Hello, hello. Welcome into Friday night with the Nearing Nerdvana crew. Sorry we ran a couple minutes late, but we have a nice little surprise for you later on tonight. We are going to have Anthony from Bird City Comics join us live on the floor at San Diego Comic-Con. But before we get to that, a couple things. Let's get some business out of the way. Thank you to Cover Price. They're our sponsors. They sponsor all of our shows. So if you're new, make sure you check out their site and use code Nerdvana if you want to, Nerdvana14, if you want to get 1 month of their unlimited membership for 99 cents. Shout out to Bird City Comics. They are our sponsor retailers. And we just dropped our Lady Hell #1 Ivan Tao exclusive about 34 minutes ago. It is a banger. It is beautiful composition, awesome colors. So again, use code Nerdvana if you want to get an extra discount over there. I have to shout out a couple of people too. Oh, what, Jen? What? Hold on, chat.
I don't know how to do the music.
Rob, hi, we're hyped to have you. Jonathan's Brooks. Oh, your fiance watches. Oh yeah, Karen's awesome. She's like one of our regulars now. So good. We're glad she brought you in. Chad Cave. Nice. Karen does know some shit. And Namesh is in the house. So glad to have you. You broke down.
What's up, Namesh?
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. There he is. There's our guy. Thank you, Namesh. We don't have any music, so want to just pretend to dance a little bit. Just give him a little thank you for starting the show off right. Guys, we appreciate the super chat so much.
Super chat. Super chat.
And Red Hood gets 16 cents.
Hell yeah. I got a raise.
I think I'll give you
Or it used to be 8 cents. Working my way up.
Lord of Brooklyn is here. H&H. I wanted to give a shout out to H&H's daughter. She watches the show, and I actually planned a game for your daughter, but we can't play it without Lucy. And Lucy kind of had to not make it tonight. So I promise we'll do it next Friday.
Mama!
Yeah.
Wait,
where are you?
Her baby's being fussy.
Lord of Brooklyn says that there is a Game of Thrones trailer. I did not get to see that yet.
You haven't seen it?
I was doing other things before the show.
I'm ahead of you. There she is. Karen's in the house. Paul Holloway, what's up? Still chilling. Good to see you. Okay. Tonight we are going to be talking San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to give you some news in case you missed it. We are going to try to give you some information on how the exclusives there are performing. It's a tricky thing though. So, just kind of go with it. What else? And then we're going to end with Anthony live at San Diego Comic-Con. Before I get to that, Red Hood, Jen, this is what I wanted you guys to hear. Yesterday, Alonzo from Team Nerd Herd found Bird City booth and brought Anthony snacks. A little snack basket with like beef jerky and water. And so shout out to you. That meant so much to me that you were watching out for our guy. Like that. Very cool. So thank you.
That is good stuff.
How cool is
like
that?
The cons, it's so, I'm sure it's stuffy and there's a lot of people. And you don't have much time to take a break, and that is super cool.
He's on his feet the entire time. There's nowhere to sit, so it's a long day. So those tiny gestures like that, not tiny, but those gestures definitely make all the difference. So shout out to Alonzo. If you guys have not checked out their channel, Team Nerd Herd on YouTube, please do. They are a great, genuinely awesome group of guys. Next up, today, Fred Mulholland. He apparently has watched the show a couple of times and has seen Anthony either on Nearing Nerdvana or Drunken Chat or whatever. And he brought Anthony Starbucks. So, and he actually got his order right. So that's awesome too. Thank you for doing that. Just warms my heart. And last but not least, Mark Brooks, if you are watching.
That was awesome.
Did you guys see the reel?
I did.
Go to Bird City Comics Instagram. I wish I could do a share screen.
You missed out, Laura. That was awesome, man.
What did I miss?
Red Hood, do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah.
I'll make you big for a second. Mark Brooks, you guys are familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So him and Anthony apparently were talking at the con, and here's what those lovely gentlemen did for me. He's basically saying, Laura, why aren't you here? Where are you? Because Anthony knows I'm pissed to be home. And that is Mark Brooks. Him and Anthony trolled me together. They're laughing at me. Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
I'm a huge fan of Mark Brooks, man. He's a phenomenal artist.
Man.
Mhm.
You know,
Awesome.
he doesn't
artist.
sound like the way he draws, right?
He just looks so like he's very young and just
Very
seems
laid back, but his artistic style is very mature. You know, if that makes sense.
it's very
It's like
sophisticated.
he draws like he's 50 years old. You know.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. And I think it's kind of cool when they team up to troll the wife. What, Jen?
There's Lucy.
Lucy's here. So she is watching with her fussy baby. But Mariah gets off the hook because she's adorable and she's my god baby, which means she can do no wrong. All right. Anything to add, guys, before we jump in?
Oh, so the bringing snacks to people is a big reason why I asked the snacks for the artists.
I have a newfound appreciation for that, Jen. It's brilliant. Like, that makes such a huge difference if you're sitting at your booth all day long and somebody remembers to bring you something that they know you're going to like. Like, that's just really cool. So
yeah.
It's kind of like, I know you don't mean it to be this way, but it's kind of a good in with people too. Because like they might have their head down, they're just signing. But if you go, hey, I brought you, Sour Patch Kids, then maybe that'll
ignite
a little. Yeah.
Did you guys see that interview with Jeff DeCall?
No.
So like he's got some layers to him, man. Like that's not his real last name. So he used to do graffiti art and sign it DeCall. That was like I believe one of his the name he went by, and then I guess it that's his middle name, DeCall or whatever. So I don't know what his last name is, but they started doing remarks in graffiti art. And it was the first time they did that. They didn't show it. I'm sure they'll show it later on his IG, but that was pretty cool, Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're just people. So Jen, if you ever see Jenny Frizen in Chicago, you have to approach her. You have to. Say who you are and just walk up.
You're a big fan of Jenny Friesen?
Every year I get like a few tables away and then I just get nervous and then I just walk away. And then
So
one year
there's like a glow around her.
She's stunning.
She's
intimidating. Yeah, but you just, again, I mean, I can't speak for her, but again,
just imagine her taking a shit.
That's
right?
not what I was going to say. I don't know why I pointed at him like we were.
Here's some toilet paper.
That's not.
Instead of snacks, I brought you toilet paper.
That's not where I was going with that. I was going to say, just remember that they appreciate people like you that appreciate their work, and so talk to them. Lord of Brooklyn, I actually did just get back from boxing about 20 minutes ago, so do. All right, let's get started. I'm going to move this around a little bit because that's throwing me off. Nerd news. So, guys, again, if you are new, make sure that you give us a sub and a thumbs up. We go live every Tuesday. Thursday, we have the Long Story Short team. And then Friday, we're here again. Fridays are kind of chill. But there's 33 of you in the house here that apparently aren't at San Diego Comic-Con. So thank you for being here instead. Let's talk about some of the stuff that we found out. Jen, do you want to kick it off with Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, okay, hang on.
What?
We could not cover every single piece of news that has dropped. It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
But I showed you guys this trailer, and I've always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons, more so after Mark Bernardin is this writer on Batman Beyond. But he's done comics and books and stuff, and him talking about Dungeons and Dragons being a catalyst of how he started, like, it's like a writer's room, right? Like, it helped him prepare for that. I've always wanted to play, and I feel like it's going to happen this year. I'm going to get to play.
Anthony wants to also. He actually wants to hire a, Joe, what do you call him? Game master?
Yeah. Right.
He wants to get like an actual team together and battle. Like, he's like, let's get some of our biggest nerd friends and meet up somewhere and hire a thing and have like a 12-hour campaign. Baltimore. Bring Trish. Joe, are you gonna be in Baltimore?
Man, God, I don't want to go back. You know, it smells over there. Like
What?
it's just, and at nighttime they turn off all the lights. So like you have to feel your way across the street.
It does
You
get
know,
really dark. It's almost like everything closed really early. We got kicked out of the bars last time at like 11:30. It was like early for a bar anyway, but
oh, that was because of COVID, though. You know,
it
but
does look interesting. But yeah, I want Joe to go. So maybe we should all meet at Joe's house.
man, I'd love to go to Baltimore, but man, I'd rather go to New York. You know,
I'll be at New York. I told Anthony I'm going. I already booked our flights. I booked our hotel rooms. Anthony and I will be in New York. Jen's not going because she's going camping.
It's our anniversary.
when's New York, Laura?
It's October 5th through the 9th.
See, I might be able to do that.
Please do. Like Anthony and I are going to have a booth there with Phil from Vintage Toys.
Oh, if Phil's going to be there, I'm not going to be there.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Phil.
All right. Yeah. Well, Dungeons and Dragons, based on the trailer, the upcoming film, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Nerdum has never looked better. This is from the article. Starring Chris Pine, who, I mean, Star Trek, we love him. Michelle Rodriguez. I like her too. Most people think of her from Fast and the Furious. I think
Girl Fight.
Huh? No, I think of her from Lost.
Oh, I never watched Lost.
You haven't watched Lost? Oh, jeez.
No, what was the movie she came out with Colin Farrell, where they were SWAT.
Oh,
You remember the movie SWAT?
Ooh. Yeah.
She was really good in that.
That's kind of like a perfect role for her. She's such a badass. But anyway, she'll be in the movie. And let's see, the scenes revealed in the trailer showcase all the dragons and swords the fantasy role-playing game is known for, along with humor and plenty of action. So apparently, anybody that thought Dungeons and Dragons was nerdy, it's like a sexy nerdy. It works.
what?
That's what they're saying. Like, this is like a cool, like you're going to see the cool kids getting into Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, like I can't believe Stranger Things really brought Dungeons and Dragons to the fore. I mean, that's how much influence that show's really had on like 80s, like pop culture, like especially like the old when they changed the formula on Coca-Cola and everybody had to have that retro can but I remember my cousin had all these D&D like game and would play it, and I could never get into it. But I will hunt down like the expensive magazines at half price books and try and flip them.
I mean, Stranger Things is like a beast in itself. It is I think it's like the highest grossing film or show on Netflix ever. And it's made all those the Metallica song and the Kate Bush song have both topped the charts. She was in Blue Crush. That's another good one.
Yes.
Should have made Chris Pine Hal Jordan when they had the chance. Danger.
Yeah. I can see that.
Wait, you're not into Game of Thrones or Stranger Things? Those are both so good. All
you
right,
have to give Game of Thrones three episodes, and then it'll.
Or just read the books first. If you read the books first, that might be a better way to kind of like anchor it, because the show can be a little confusing if you haven't read the books, in my opinion. And the books are better anyways.
Audiobook?
You could do an audiobook. I have the actual books, but I love both, said Jonathan. Resident Evil is another good one, yeah.
Yes.
Next up. Go. Wait, what?
I say Lord of Brooklyn. I feel like not this year, but next year I'll be at New York Comic Con possibly.
I really can you guys just like reschedule your anniversary? Just do it in November. Nobody's going to know. Or just do it like a month early. Do it in September.
But so the season for that campsite, which is you have to take 2 ferries, and then the last ferry is just pedestrian only. So you're only camping with what you can carry.
Hold on. Pause show.
What?
Anthony!
What's up, people?
Yeah.
What's happening? Tell us what's happening. We can't see anything. We're not there.
Can you see? Can you hear me? Can you see me, people?
Yes.
All right.
We can
Welcome
hear
to
you.
San Diego Comic-Con Nearing Nerdvana. Let me.
We'll make them big. Make them big.
I'm trying to make it only him. There we go.
Wait, does it help if I switch my orientation?
Yes.
Yes.
That's cool.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting in everybody's way. I'm just going to start walking around. You guys can follow me, but here we are saying.
No. Signal.
He said we'll bring him back when we have him. Sorry, Jen.
It's okay.
Oh, we got him back.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Jen.
Laura, get it under control here, okay?
Sorry.
Right. That was me. I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. We got the Yu-Gi-Oh!
That was cool seeing Dragon Ball Z though.
It's not as busy as I would thought. I think it would be on a Saturday.
No, it's Friday.
This
Oh.
starts just towards the end though.
Friday.
Yeah. It's almost like, what time does it shut down there at?
Oh,
7 o'clock, so it's almost close.
Yeah.
that's so cool.
And we're cruising. Follow me, chat. Follow me. That's what people are doing around here. I keep seeing guys with their phone in their face, and I've been making fun of them. And here I am walking around the car going, follow me, chat. Follow me this way, chat. See who I run into.
I want to see an artist. Show me Ivan Tao.
Oh, okay. Let's head over to Ivan's booth.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, don't let me bother you guys. Continue the show as is, people, as you were.
what?
Okay.
What, Jen? Oh, continue without you, Aunt?
Well, I mean, I'm just walking. You guys can see the background, all this stuff. I'll just hold this up.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm not there, and you
That's
are.
nice, bro.
What do we have for lives? Who's on?
There's 42 people in the house. Jen, is there anything you want him to see for you?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's
Oh, I
cool.
want a t-shirt. I want a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is my view.
Wow, it's so cool.
The phone's on my forehead, so you guys are my eyes right now. This is what my view is. See? Left turn, right turn.
Hey, Joe, isn't it huge? But
That's what she said.
where's Joe on
That's
that?
so cool.
All right. I'm literally holding this thing up to my head, so you guys are my eyes.
That's awesome.
Look at Bill Stankovich's booth is right here. Alex Ross' booth is coming up.
Are they sitting there? Can you show me them?
Yeah, let me see if they're still there.
Anthony,
We
you're
have
so
almost-
tall.
50 people watching. Let them know that.
All right, guys, we got 50 live viewers right now. This is San Diego Comic-Con C2E2 2022. Mr. Bird City walking through the gallery. Check out all the
C2E2.
Oh, I mean SDCC. Whatever. Letters and combinations.
Cool. Oh, he has this whole thing out. Oh my god.
Oh, that's badass.
Marvel panels going on right now. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Who's
Oh,
up
they
there?
just made an announcement. Look at everybody screaming.
You
Yeah.
can win stuff. You can win stuff.
What are they freaking out about, Anthony?
I once saw somebody like throw their baby up trying to get like their attention to win something.
Winners for stuff. They're throwing promo items off the top.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
We got some
Go
badass
get that
cosplay.
Echo.
What's
Go
up,
get that
guys?
Echo print.
Hey, check it out right here. This is Nearing Nerdvana podcast. I got about 70 live viewers right now. Look what I ran into.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, is that Wolverine?
Thundercat.
Lucky Man Jonius. Gmail.com, where it's Lucky Man Jonius. LUCKYMANGIONE.
That's a Thundercat. That's awesome.
Killed it.
That is amazing.
Woo! And we're cruising. And we cruise. Back to my eyes. All right.
Wow.
Cruising. Love that one.
Amazing.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm still dragging it. We're getting close to Ivan. Hang with me, people. Ivan's coming up.
This place is insane.
We got the KRS booth, Zenoscope back there. Hey, is Lucy's not on?
No.
No.
Because there's a lady Mechanica over there for her.
Well, she might be watching.
Okay, hold on. I'm still cruising. Wait. Oh, we're not at Ivan yet. Hold on.
This is
Dude,
like
I
the
love
best version. Huh?
What, Jen?
What's that movie that's a horror movie where they run around? But this is the better version of that because it's
Blair
fun.
Witch?
Yes.
It's like this. Look at.
What?
This is literally on my head. People are looking at me crazy.
That's okay. You'll never see most of them again anyway. Just keep
It's like that. It's like that game Heads Up where you flip it down, you're wrong, flip it up, you're right.
We
You're
should
giving
play
me
that.
vertigo.
There's Ivan. Here we go.
Where?
Orale, Ivan.
Oh, there's Ivan Dow.
Nearing Nerdvana's live right now. Sorry.
No, isn't that John? That's John.
Oh,
That's John.
We're at John Jing's booth, Ant, not
Yeah.
Ivan's house booth.
60 viewers, sorry, I voted
Oh,
on.
damn,
Look
nice.
at this guy.
What you got? I was like, wait a
They
minute.
walk around like this and walk them through the con and turn. All
Hey,
right, guys,
Ant.
this is the Ivan's house booth.
No, Jing. John
John-
Jing.
John Jing. I said Ivan's house. Dude, I called
Jesus.
this,
You are making us look
tired.
so bad right now. Oh my God. Jen's drinking in the background. We're so embarrassed for you right now.
I can say it now. Okay, we're cool. Look what it got yesterday. I got one of the dams.
You got that?
What do you think? How cool is your Poxit art?
100 out of 10.
There you go. Hey, good review. He knows when the camera's on.
What was the grade?
100 out of 10.
Ah.
Nice.
He got a 10.0 CGC.
You didn't call him Ivan Tao, did you?
No, John. I'm outie, John.
All right, guys, thank you.
Jesus. Jen.
He called him Ivan Tao.
He said I got my Asians mixed up is what he said. He said I could say it.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he goes, "You're cool with me. You can say it." And I was like, "Okay, can I?" And I've been hesitating, but now I'm saying it.
Wow.
All right, we're still cruising, chat. Here we go.
Wow. It's so big. Wow, it's so. Wow.
You get the smaller vendor booths this way. I'm trying to make my way over to some other people we know.
It closes in 5 minutes and there's still that many people.
I know, right? Wait till the announcement comes. They're loud too. They yell at us.
I would just love to go there and just bug everybody.
guys,
Hey, I got
guys,
an idea for a
look at
comic.
this. Cute stuff. Cruising.
I would definitely loiter.
I'm just picking random miles. I don't actually know where I'm going.
It's
Excuse
cool
me.
though. I've never. It's awesome.
Yep. Look at, and there's still more. There's still more show. I gotta go way back.
I want to see Ivan Tao. John actually looked like him, but he was wearing the mask, so it's hard to tell.
Dude, Ivan's way back where I was. I'm already on the other side of the con, so you better Google
Hey, universe. That's cool.
Google a picture of him, and you'll know what Ivan looks like.
He didn't look like an Ivan though. You know what I mean?
what's funny? I recognized Ivan as soon as I saw his hair because he's got the long like corn rolls. So I saw his hair walk past me, and I knew who he was before I even saw his face.
Hey, Ant, is there any $1 or $2 boxes there, or are they all really expensive?
What about something like this?
Interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Where's Trish? When's the Eisner Awards announced?
their Eisners are tonight. She went back.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh, he better get us Ivan.
Hey, chat.
Dark Horse, Star Wars.
How much?
$5. Look at that.
Half of $5, or is that 10?
No, these are 5. These are labeled. These ones are 4 for 10, 4 for 10. What are we looking at 4 for 10s? Some Spectacular, Peter Parker.
Junk crap.
The guy's standing right here, Joe.
Oh, sorry.
There he is. Look, you're getting me in trouble. I'm leaving.
Sorry.
That's it.
Well, I would be saying that if I was there.
That is it. I'm out.
Would you say that if you were standing there, Joe? Junk.
Yeah.
Crap. Eat it.
Crap.
That's what my nephew does.
All right, hold on, Nerdvana. Here we go. Here's Sammy and Nerdy. All right, you guys get ready to get video bombed?
We're at 50 live viewers.
Nearing Nerdvana is live. They wanted me to walk down so you guys could say hi.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They can't see us. I don't know why I'm waving.
Oh shit, we lost him again.
Let me check.
Okay.
You know that
There we
game
are.
Heads Up? They would have me walk around like this.
Hey guys,
I was peeking around corners.
we're bobbing, we're weaving. Hey guys.
Did they
Hi.
get anything cool in? Did they pick up anything cool?
You guys buy anything cool? You guys buying anything?
Well, we've been selling
yeah,
some cool stuff.
I bought a giant size X-Men one today.
Of course you did.
I bought a signed Fantastic 452.
What?
Black Panther drop tomorrow.
Nice.
Smart.
Signed by Stan Lee with white pages.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice
What's the
one.
grade on it, Nerdy?
Joe wants to know the grade.
It's a 6.5.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
They're
god.
jelly.
I can't see them.
Go back to the 4 view so I can see you guys.
hold on.
There they are.
Oh,
Can they see us?
okay.
Hi. We're so jealous. We want to be there with you so bad.
I like how you took over my office too.
I know, all the way. But I'll be in Chicago in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to New York?
So
What about New
No,
York?
they're going to see. We're going to go to New York, so maybe we have.
Yeah.
Okay, well, New York in October also.
Right
Yeah.
on. All right, I'm tired and I got to find
Bye,
Ian
guys.
because he keeps
You
calling.
gotta pack.
All
Bye.
thanks.
Bye.
We'll see you guys
Stopping. Yeah.
All right, that was that. We lost him.
Oh,
Whoa, that was
cool.
exciting, wasn't it? Like,
Shit, nerdy girl don't play around, man. She goes and like she makes purchases, bro.
She does deals.
She don't mess around.
Mhm.
how much is a X-Men giant size, a 6.5? How much roughly?
6,500.
What?
But if you saw her case at the con, she has like a case. One case of her books is like $100,000.
Yeah, I told you. That's why we'll see from afar and go, that's cool. I can't even go anywhere near there.
So as you get up in the higher grades of giant size X-Men, right on the cusp of any kind of announcement, you had X-Men 97 already announced. Like you're going to see that book really start to cook. More so, like that book really shot up during the pandemic, and then it kind of cooled off a little bit. But you're going to see people wanting that book again.
I want that book now.
I've got it.
Before we move on, Joe, Jen, 51 people that are watching, we never discuss Anthony calling John Jang Ivatao. That stays here.
Okay, right away you saw the art, and I'm like,
well, I thought maybe he was in his booth, like maybe they were mingling. I
don't know. I was like, we just did. That was Tuesday.
I know. It's like there's our Allison.
Man, I'll tell you what, Ant's pretty lucky. Like he didn't trip out. Hey, what the? That's not me.
No, him
What
and John
are you talking
have been,
about?
like hanging out. They're like friends now. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, wait, I thought he was back, but now he's not back. Never mind.
Oh.
How many cosplayer has Ant flirted with? None, on pain of death. Okay. Yes, make it inside joke material. Message, call Ant and be like, "Hey, Red Hood." Anyway.
Right, and blame it all on me.
Back to the news. What did we find out about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Jen? Oh, Disney has shared a first look at Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
I'm back. Ian's mad at me. I got to go find him.
Why is he mad at you?
Because he called me 3 times. I kept ignoring him because we got to go to the whatnot thing, the hero house.
You're going to the whatnot here. Did you say Hero House?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the pad they got. It's all whatnot branded. They've been doing a lot of live streams from there. Some big streamers been rolling through, and they're having a little VIP party tonight. I don't know how I got in, but I'm going.
Hey, dude, see if you could get me a Woody, dude.
Now, okay, I've heard of that. It's the little plushie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what I can do for you.
Because Ninth won't give his up. He's like, I ain't getting rid of my Woody.
Dude, I got some pull now. I'm somebody, I guess.
Hey,
oh, come
Anthony,
on, man.
How many cosplayers have you flirted with?
None. 0. Zilch. Actually, there was a pretty good looking little He-Man walk by earlier, but
That's the party house. Okay, when does that start?
At 7, I'm taking Greg Horn. He's gonna be my +1.
Nice.
Greg Horn is your +1?
Yeah, he was a little nervous about it too. He was like, I don't know, I don't do VIP party things, and I'm like, it's cool, man, I got you. So we're gonna go and be as least amount of awkward as we can.
From my understanding, you just get to eat and drink for free. So hell yeah.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm running
Can you live stream from the Hero House?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Okay, we'll stay on for a while, like just bullshitting until you're there, and then
What about our child?
Oh, our child. No, I'm having him walk home in the dark.
What?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's 12.
Hold on, Ian looks mad at me. Hold on. Make sure you guys tell him don't be mad. You made me walk around.
Oh, geez. Before you get to him, Mel wants a hat, stickers, and a Woody.
Nearing Nerdvana. They're live.
Ooh, he does look mad.
They told me you were mad at me.
I'm not mad.
Yeah, right.
What's up, Ninth? What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Kept ignoring
Hey, I told Ant to pick me up a Woody since you won't sell me yours, man.
I'll see if I can get you one.
Really?
Anything's gonna be. Oh,
dude, Dude, that's fire, dude.
Oh, and look at the man, Greg. Can I bomb you? Wait, not yet.
You guys should all follow Ninth Wonder on all the things.
Oh yeah, 9th. You're gonna be live tonight on Whatnot, right?
Yeah, I'll be live tonight.
Nearing Nerdvana podcast with the girls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, how are you?
There they are.
Sweet.
Hi.
We're going
Good to see you.
right on.
Yeah, we're about to hook me up on Whatnot. It's gonna be great.
I want pictures. I want you guys to have a blast together. You and Ant. Have fun.
Man, I'm about to geek out, dude.
All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Peace.
All right. Love you. Love you.
Wow. Ant's lucky, dude. Oh,
What
man.
the hell? And I'm here on basketball game duty. I have to coach the game tomorrow. I don't know shit about basketball.
You're gonna coach tomorrow?
Why do you say it that way, Jen? Yes, I'm going to coach the basketball team tomorrow. I know that there's a 3-point, that half circle is a 3-pointer line, right? That's about it.
Just be positive and be like,
Man, like, if I was hanging out with Greg Horn, I'd probably get drunk and say, hey, can you draw me something real quick? Hold on, I'll go get some paper.
I'm not supposed to say this, but we're going to try to get Greg Horn some cool giveaways to get us some good giveaway. Yeah, I drank. I shouldn't have drank. Now I can't speak. Some giveaways for Nearing Nerdvana. Because like him and Anthony have been friends for a while. He was one of the first exclusives we ever did was with Greg Horn. And they just kind of became friends. And yeah, so I'm glad that he's going to take him as his +1. That'll be fun. Oh my gosh. Everybody wants a Whatty. Okay. Well,
I don't
Now,
like
it's
sharing.
this W, like Whatnot. And it's a stuffed animal Whatty.
is it worth something? Like, what's the big deal?
I don't know. I mean, like, you got to think. Man, my damn dog's barking, fighting with my cat.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do you see Karen?
But it's cool. Like Ninth had it just sitting on when he was doing the auction. I go, hey, dude, like, put up that Whatty.
How many fouls are they allowed to have before they're thrown out of the game?
Oh shoot, it's been way too long.
So 5. So they have 4 usable fouls. That's good to know.
Laura. Okay,
Right. So
I'm
tell
saying
them
this.
to hack the hell out of them. 4 times.
Yeah.
I
you know,
never
Try
I
and get them injured so that they can't play
Go for the
anymore.
kneecaps. Break.
I never did anything, but my uncles would used to eat like a ton of beans and things that would make him toot. So then during the game, when he would go to shoot or do anything, he would just like fart a lot, and then people couldn't block him as tight anymore. And I was like, I can't do that. That's kind of cheating.
It's a little cheating, and it's a little what's the word? Invasive, maybe? I don't know. That's not, yeah. Guys, there's 60 people in the house. Welcome on in. Hopefully Anthony will hop back in. Jen, if you're down, I'm cool with just staying on until he gets to the hero house.
I mean, I have another can ready to go.
Okay, let's get drunk, not at San Diego Comic-Con, and watch Anthony out there. He's sent me pictures of Ivan Tao, of John Boy Myers. He's out there with, Greg Horn, and I'm like,
next year, right? Next year.
yeah, this was kind of a last minute thing. Greg called him. He's like, dude, I want you to come to the booth. We can work on it together. And it's like, all right, cool. I am going to get banned.
No, next year. We should do next year. I'll be turning 40 in August, so it could be like a thing.
Dude, you're going to be 40? You look
Next year.
so young, Jen.
Next year. Next year.
Oh,
It don't matter. You don't look like you look like you're 29, barely.
Thanks.
Yep. She has
But-
those good genes, man.
Next year.
All right,
That's all
I'm
we-
down. I'll go wherever you want me to go. I have that book for you too for your birthday present.
Hey, thanks, Queen.
Okay, let's add this to the stream. So you didn't know what I was talking about here. So before Anthony interrupted, it's upcoming animated series, Moon Girl and Her Dinosaur. The show has a star-studded cast, including Allison Brie, and I like her. I think she's cute. Andy Cohen, fun. Jennifer Hudson, talent, and more. So yeah.
I think this show is going to be a hit, and I'll tell you why. Because they're putting a lot of emphasis on the soundtrack with a lot of great artists, and that typically draws people in. If they weren't interested in the show, music is always the way to get more people to view. So I think it's a good strategy, and I think the character people are going to love this character.
I agree. I think it's going to be a good one. Black Comic Lords has a show tomorrow on their channel at 1 p.m. Make sure you check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Latasha would be screaming right now. Yes.
I remember when Mighty Mel V first put a spotlight on Moon Girl, and I remember everybody laughing at him on Unpressable Defects, and like he's having the last laugh now, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really? Why? They didn't think it was going to become
because it was just so different, and Mel tells a great story. I think it's his niece. She said, "There's no character that looks like me," and Mel picked up this book and got her to start collecting and reading it. So, and if I'm butchering the story, Mel, I'm sorry, but yeah, and Mel's a huge fan of all the variant covers. You're going to see this book explode. So if you guys see Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur out in the wild, pick it up.
Mel V has a walk-on recurring role on the show. It was his niece Olivia.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's important. Like my kids are mixed. We call them our little hybrids, but there's not a lot of that out there either. Like, can you name one half Mexican, half white superhero?
The Blue Beetle. What is Jaime Reyes?
Yeah, that's true. I can get that to Adam.
And the Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner.
He's half and half?
Yeah, he's Irish and
I know white doesn't really have like all right, Irish, English, Scottish, whatever. We'll take all of them. Doesn't matter. Thanks, Joe. Whichever, it works. Let's keep on going. She looks like they have. Wait, hold on. Mel said she looks like they're like her. They have the same hair, and she fell in love with her.
Okay, that is cool.
Dude, you need to bring her on a show with you, Mel. How cool would that be to do a review of the Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur with your niece?
Right, his niece. But he took all my books.
He won't give me back my number one.
Yeah, he took all 4 of them, and he put it on his whatnot.
We're so mean. We always bust Mel's balls when he's not here. So best way to do it. All right, next up, Jen. I'll let you take the lead on this one because this is the one you were excited about.
Okay, so this is awesome. They're coming back for a part 2. It's going to still be the same writer and artist, Dan Mora. This is going to be happening in December of 2022, so later this year. And the Turtles go to Angel Grove. I'm super excited. Like, I was so happy when I read this. Like, today was just one of those days where just, like, things kept coming out. And I was just like, and then before the show, I was telling Laura, I'm like, I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired. You get the adrenaline high. And now it's like, okay, now I'm kind of, but I'm still excited.
Crashing. You're crashing a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I haven't read the series, Jen.
It's a mini. You could finish that, like, in an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Do I own this? Does Anthony own this?
He should.
He probably does. He's a huge turtle fan. Okay. If you think that this is something that I need in my life, I will add it to my life.
Wait, have you ever watched Power Rangers?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did. Don't get all like pissy, but my mom made me stop watching it because she thought it was too violent. Remember when that kid like beat the shit out of his little sister and actually killed her? Do you guys remember this?
Oh, yeah. They had that thing where kind of like when kids were jumping out of apartment windows because of Superman.
Yeah.
Power Rangers had the arc of people wanting to fight like the Power Rangers. And
but he ended up like beating up his, and my mom's like, it's bad for you. And I'm like, what? But so I stopped watching it when I was like, I didn't really follow through with Power Rangers. She kind of ruined it for me. But I know that Joe has said, Green Ranger, go watch it.
It's a good.
No, so my buddies had to like tell me not to start shit with the Green Ranger. We had a Corpus Comic Con here, and Like,
Jen's drinking.
oh my God, dude. Like, I just wanted to push him, you know?
Hey, maybe he would have like used his Power Ranger skills though.
Yeah. He has so much
Like,
heart.
what I can't stand the Green Ranger. I'm like, dude, like,
So
you
if I
don't even
invite
know.
him to be on the show, would you come on with us?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because like I don't want to embarrass the show or whatever, because like he knows he's an asshole, and like I'm not even about to get into it with a little man who dresses up in tights and stuff like that, you know. Hey man, like if you need to earn a paycheck, I'll more power to you, but like you really shouldn't like start shit with people in a comic book shop, you know.
You just offended Robin. You just offended Peter Pan. There's a lot
No,
of guys.
I didn't mean like Peter Pan doesn't count. Like we're talking about comic books, like, you know.
They should do a Pan comic book. Actually, that would be good.
I'm sure there is.
I don't know. I've never. Oh, maybe the Disney. All right. I'm curious what your guys' take is on this, but Christina Ricci has been cast as Harley Quinn in the new Harley Quinn and the Joker Spotify podcast series. I'll read you some details before we get into the discussion. So we have Christina Ricci as Harleen Quinzel, Billy Magnuson as the Joker, and Justin Hartley as Bruce Wayne. Hey. Jen, you go first.
I think that podcasts are on a surge.
Why?
Because we're all commuting again and need things to listen to. And this is a nice break from, like, because, you know, the radio has same songs replaying. So you're like, okay, it's a nice breakup.
What do you think about her as the role, though?
I am curious, so I will probably tune in.
Man, you could have saved a lot of money and just put any girl to like play Harley Quinn. You're never going to see her, right?
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like physically?
Yeah, you're on a podcast. Like all
you
you're doing is listening, right?
But you have to get that crazy. And I feel like actors, when like, have you ever seen like the behind the scenes when actors voice something? They like get into it. Like you have to be a little bit crazy. No? Yes, maybe.
Maybe they're looking for a name so that people will tune into the podcast, which I understand, you know.
I'm trying to think of her voice. When's the last time you heard Christina Ricci's voice other than like Casper?
Oh, isn't she gonna redo? She's gonna be the mom in Addams Family.
Ooh, that's kind of perfect, isn't it?
Because she didn't she play Wednesday?
Yeah.
So now she's gonna play the mom. I don't know. It's I don't remember as much. Sorry.
She has an interesting voice. She has a lot of range, so I think that's what they're going to need is somebody.
Take control.
What?
Now, somebody told me to do Bane. I was like, take control of your shit there, Gotham. Take control.
I don't know. I'm going to call it now. Okay? Mark my words. I think she's going to nail this. I think it's going to be good. I think that she's going to pull it off somehow, like with her. Somebody in the chat was saying too that she does have a really good range. She's played so many different roles of so many different varieties that I think that she can capture this. And with podcasts, your voice really has to carry the character in it. Mm-hmm. So she was in Grey's Anatomy for an episode or two. If you guys ever watched that, she was the one that had like the bomb strapped to her. No, wait. Maybe she was the medic that was helping somebody with bomb strapped to him. Whatever. She was in like a really tense situation and she could like cry on point and be crazy and laughing and crazy. And I don't know. I think it'll be good. She was in Sleepy Hollow. That's another good one. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Guys, we're at a little over 70 viewers right now. Make sure if you haven't already, please give the show a thumbs up. What is that, Joe?
These are from all the slabs I've been cracking.
Ooh. How do you crack a slab? Like just, I think we've gone over this. You just throw it down really hard, right?
No, like I did an Instagram where I opened it up with my bare hands without any tools.
Really? I didn't even know you could do that. I assumed you had to have some sort of heat to break like the seal of the plastic.
I can go get a slab and crack it open and show you.
Seriously, yes.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, both my co-hosts have left, so let's continue on with the show solo. Next up. Oh, Jen's going to be mad that she wasn't here for this. So Disney's Gargoyles returns with a new season from Dynamite Entertainment. So here's what we know. Dynamite's license encompasses graphic novels and comics, obviously, and they will continue the story of Gargoyles with input from one of the franchise's original creators, Greg Weisman. The comics will serve as the new season for the show, which was produced by Walt Disney Television Animation and ran 3 seasons from 1994 to 1997. While also being accessible to Gargoyles newcomers. So if you haven't, like most of our kids have no freaking clue what we're talking about when we said Gargoyles, but Jen just lost her shit when she saw this today. She's like, oh my God.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
They hold up, I think, pretty well. The writer's freaking awesome. He does Young Justice. I think he's super mega talented. They're going to reprint the old stuff. Did you see that already?
Yeah.
About facsimiles, and then we'll see. We should see books in the 4th quarter of this year.
Joe, are you ready?
Yeah. So, like, shout out to my buddy Wilbert. I was doing a video of uncracking, and he sent me 5 of these Ultimate Fallouts.
You're gonna crack an Ultimate Fallout live right now?
Yeah, I'll do it real quick.
You're gonna do it live?
Okay.
Yeah, live.
Wait, can you wait 1 second while I grab myself? I just need a refill. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It was cool watching the video you sent.
Yeah, so like my intention was to shoot a full video of just uncracking all 4 of them, but that kind of like, I don't want to waste all that video time. Because like what I'm going to show is how to pre-screen a book, to see if what the possibilities are for a grade bump and things like that. So just kind of give
cool, like where you just like it just
yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. This is intense, Joe. So I'm going to put you on the full screen so that everybody can see how this is done.
Okay. So, like, what you do, you got to feel for the opening. And most of the time, the opening is at the top. Okay, let me see. Come to daddy. Can you hear the cracky? Come to daddy. I got you, mama.
So you're using your nails? Damn,
No,
wow.
no nails. Just a finger in there.
Okay.
See? Almost got it. Mama. I got you. Come to daddy.
Wait, shit. That's the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
No,
There you go.
don't
See?
there.
Voila. Mama.
Dude, that was like a piece of cake.
Yeah. I'm going to add that to my collection. And yeah, and there it is. So, I'll kind of do a quick pre-screen on it and then put it in the lab and then press the shit out of it and then light a candle.
All right, that was pretty good. That was a lot less complicated than I thought it was. So
I can do another one.
yeah, sure. Let's keep cracking. We're gonna be here all night till Anthony gets to the hero house anyway.
So yeah, see, so most of the CGC slabs have the opening right here at the top. So I just use a little pressure. See, I've already got it open. This one's kind of tough.
So what's to stop somebody? I know I'm going to sound like a total asshole because we're even thinking this, but couldn't you very easily slip out the 9.8 label and replace it with a different label and then close the case back up?
I bet I could have. I bet I could. This one's
I wonder if
tough.
that happens.
It does. I've heard of stories.
Of the older slabs.
Yeah.
So
Doom
this
says
one,
that they wouldn't recommend doing it with your hands, though. If the pressure is wrong, you can bend the book.
don't worry, I won't bend it.
He's too good. He's like the Michelangelo with his.
I've been around too long.
Yeah, I guess for novice people, don't do that.
Yeah, for novice people, like I've cracked open over 300 slabs, so to speak, somewhere around that neighborhood, all different kinds. CBCS, the newer ones, are the toughest slabs I've ever had to open. The new cases they have, they are the strongest. So Yeah,
That's
so
interesting.
I'll put that. I'll save that for later. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how to do it. You know, if you don't have any tools around, and it, you know, once you get an opening, just feel and you listen for the little crack, and you just keep going down, 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 and yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna try it on one of mine.
Yeah,
I'm
get
going
one,
to.
bust it open.
I got this Hulk 181 back here. Should I give it a go?
What's the grade on it?
Just kidding. 6.5.
You want a 7?
Yes, that's. I have actually thought about that, Joe. Going through all of my shit and just like cracking open anything. And Joe, do you return the original label with a new submission?
No.
They go into the collection.
Or is it an older CGC or newer?
Older.
And I'll tell you why I don't send it back. Because like CGC doesn't do anything for me. I'm already paying them. Like, so this is my little protest here. Like, give me a reason to send these in and to fix your census. Give me a reason to do that. You know what I mean?
Joe is killing the census.
Yeah, man, I don't care.
Hey, you know,
honestly, what I have in my hands is not going to disrupt the census. Now, if there's a whole shitload of people that do that, yeah, but 194 off the census or added to the census, it's not going to manipulate the market at all.
Right? They should give you an incentive to regrade.
Absolutely, absolutely, but. And you know the whole thing with cracking and you know and resubmitting. I mean there's always a risk. You know, I will tell you, like a lot of people that send me their books, man, they send me books that are 9.6s, and like you know that is tough because there is a chance that that book could have been overgraded, and that book will come back a 9.4. I mean, there's that chance. And I'm like, man, you're not even giving me any kind of room. You know, I'd rather mess with 9.4s all day because I have a better chance of that staying the same grade or going up. When you mess with the 9.6, I mean, like, it is so tough to get a 9.8. I cracked open a 9.6 New Mutants 98 for a customer of mine, and it came back a 9.8, and I was like, fuck, you know, thank God, you know, because these guys are like, oh my God, you know.
That's a lot of pressure. They want to know what's your batting average. Do you even have an idea of that?
For what, grade bumps?
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good.
But you know, like my thing is those grades mean more to me than the clients, because that's my reputation. You know what I mean? So it's more important. The grades are more important to me because then I post that on my IG, look at the grade bumps and like that, more so than the customer. The more I do that, the more heat that's put on me and more people want me to press their books. So like the clients freak out. I go, did you get your grades back? And they're like, not yet, dude. What the hell? Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, they were just, H&H was just wondering if it was easier to get a bump up from a 9.4 than a 9.6. So yeah. Guys, again, we're at a little over 70 viewers right now. Stay tuned because we're going to start. We already covered all the news, but now we're going to jump into something.
Oh.
What?
You didn't get a chance to add the Darkwing Duck?
I told you I didn't have time. Well, we'll just do a share screen.
Well, I don't know how to... Okay, wait. Let's just talk about it. So,
all right, Darkwing Duck, let's start there.
You said Dynamite's doing Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Super thumbs up. I got super excited. I love that. It was like chef's kiss, right? Because there's going to be a ton of freaking... It's going to be awesome. Anyway. Because it's also the original... Like, you're getting another season. You're getting new content. And you're getting facsimiles. And then with Darkwing Duck, as of right now, it's supposed to happen in early 2023. Also from Dynamite. So I don't know what they're doing with Disney, but like...
I was going to ask you about that. Like, isn't that kind of a hard nut to crack? How is Dynamite pulling off all of these properties? It's interesting to me.
I'm surprised it's not like IDW. Or they just or Dark Horse, because they just lost. Dark Horse got back Star Wars.
Yeah.
So you would have thought that maybe they would have gotten the other ones.
Mm.
No. But
Darkwing Duck is one of the Ant's favorite too, Jen. He was very excited.
Drake Mallard. Ah! So, but as of right now, it's just reprints of the material in early of next year. I haven't heard anything yet of anything original, but I'm hoping that they're going to do that.
Are we going to talk about the House of Dragon trailer?
I haven't seen it. You can say it.
I watched the trailer because I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. And I'm also a huge The Crown fan. And so have you watched The Crown? Prince Philip, the guy that plays the younger Prince Philip? No.
Yeah, he was Doctor Who.
Yeah, so he's going to be in Game of Thrones. And I think the whole trailer, okay, ugh, I don't want to make people mad. The trailer seems good, but the material almost seems like kind of redundant. You have, the pale white chick that's going to become the queen and everything's going to change when she's queen. And it reminds me so much of Daenerys. It's like too similar, but it's so hard to judge off of just a trailer. Like
there's only one Daenerys.
What?
There's only one Daenerys.
Right, but like the trailer made it seem like they're kind of following that same narrative. And I'm hoping that the trailer is just giving us a glimpse, but this could be a lot more complicated. Because if you've seen Game of Thrones, there's so many storylines interwoven, and I still have faith that it's going to be pretty cool.
It's like
what would have been cool if they would have, not had a King in Black ending,
Yeah.
Just like
the ending was. I don't want to spoil it for you, Jen. The ending, although you've had plenty of time to watch it.
Yeah.
You're
Spoil
gonna watch
it.
it, right, Jen? Game of Thrones, yeah. Karen.
I watched all Game of Thrones. I haven't read the books though.
Yeah, it's good. I have faith that they're going to do something cool with it. There's so much room for world building. Sorry, I've been drinking. If you're just joining, so I do think if they do copy the narrative, then hopefully they end it right this time. That's true too. The books are extremely complicated. That's why I was saying if you're not into the show, just read book one. Just read book one. Joe's a bad idea again.
Oh, yes.
I'm a 9/8.
I feel like Game of Thrones is like you don't watch Star Trek, right?
I watched Star Trek. I watched the one where they had the girl was the captain, the redhead lady.
Voyager.
Yeah, is that the right one? Anthony made me watch that, and I really enjoyed it.
She was in Orange is the New Black also, but both Star Trek
and she was the cook.
Yeah. So in Star Trek and in Star Wars, they have this version of this like tri-dimensional chess where it's just like we're used to playing one chessboard, but I feel like Game of Thrones is very like multiple layered chessboard where you're like, what? How does this? Oh, mind blown for this next move.
I'm kind of shocked you haven't seen it considering you're a chess player.
I was looking up prices of exclusive variants, so I missed the trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Like, trust me, I'm gonna binge that entire series.
I think there's going to be a lot of people to say, screw it, there ain't nothing else to watch, right? And then get hooked.
I was talking to Anthony about that today, Joe. We were talking about how like people nowadays have so many options as to what to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That it's almost like, I don't want to say nothing holds value, but like nothing has, like when I was growing up, I would race home for whatever I was doing for 5 p.m. because Full House was on. Full House. Okay. Like that was a big deal. And I don't feel like there's that appreciation necessarily for like the same type of arts that there used to be. Because now there's just so much. Like there's so much. We're so.
Well, I think that's why.
No. Go ahead, Jen.
I was like, that's why Amazon does here's the first 3 episodes, and then we're gonna do one a week after, right? They want you to experience because like your memory too. If we binge everything in one weekend, yeah, it's amazing, but then the hype dies down so quickly. When you spread it out, it gives something to look forward to. Like I do remember running home to see Batman Animated Adventures, right, and Gargoyles, and you're like, oh, I've got to see this episode, but. You're right. We have so many options, but that's why I think the streaming services doing their tiered stuff will start to it's breaking that up a little bit.
Yeah, and
No?
people bitch about it though. Like I have to wait a week. You know what I mean? Like we're in
Yeah.
a society of now, and what I want now needs to happen now.
Because so many things come up. Like you don't know if you're going to get hit by a car, and then you're going to be like, "Man, I'm dying. I wish I could have seen the end of the show." You know?
But can't that be your last?
You know what I mean?
Right?
That's the thing. Like, oh man, I'm dying. Oh man, I wish I knew what happened at the end of Game of Thrones.
We don't have the patience anymore, I guess is what I'm saying. We don't have the patience anymore to like just
Well,
wait.
if the show is good, I want to see the whole damn thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait week after week. Like a lot of people don't have time for that, and then they forget and they get busy and like, dude, just give us all the episodes, man. Like
Look what Paul's saying, though.
Daredevil on Netflix and The Punisher and all that. That was great, man. I could watch it anytime I wanted. I could jump to any episode I wanted.
Hey guys, check it out. I wasn't joking. Come here.
What's up?
He made it home.
I'm alive.
How'd he get home?
How'd you get?
I just scooted home.
He scootered home.
Oh God, my feet are killing me.
Dude, you're sweaty. It's Arizona. It's like 115. Go get some water.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Am I a terrible mom?
Huh?
No, I dropped him off. See, again, Jen, you're gonna get me on a whole nother rant. Kids today, dude, I used to walk home by myself when I was in first grade, and my house is like a half a mile away. So my 12-year-old can scooter home when it's a quarter of a mile. He's fine. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think global warming is real, dude. I mean, what do you think? I mean, like, I don't remember it being this hot when I was a kid.
Isn't
How
that
You know
hot
what
is
I
it?
mean?
Where are you at?
I'm in
Texas.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
What's the temperature right now?
Oh God, it's probably about 90. Let me see.
We're at 107. And
You're
it's
at 107?
107 degrees, and it's
Holy
7:36
shit.
at night in Arizona. We're at 107. There was a heat advisory warning today because we hit 122. I can.
When you get to that type of heat, I don't think you need to be advised that it's going to be hot. You know what I mean? It's just more annoying that you've got people. Hey, it's going to be extremely hot. No shit. You know what I mean? You're just making it worse.
And there's like elderly. What, Jen?
Remember when I visited and I was like,
You're like, I'm gonna go camping. I'm like, you're gonna die.
It's so
Yeah, there's no air. You know what I mean? Like if there's a breeze, that's okay. But when it's hot and there's nothing, it's just hot.
I also love that Laura was like, you should move here. And I was like,
Well, I have motives. You know me by now. I just want you to be my manager. Like we're hiring people left and right, and I could like eliminate 3 employees for 1 Jen.
it's so hot.
Not that bad.
And
Did I
there's-
say 107? I meant 77.
So today was 80. It's right now currently in Chicago. It's 83. And that's
Pretty hot for Chicago. Because like right now it's 84 over here.
in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy, Joe. I used to play football and it was over 100 degrees in Corpus. Lived in Arizona for over 20 years. It gets up to 118, 119. Yeah. Sucks.
Yeah, where did you play football at?
Let us know.
I played
Uh,
once in Dallas. It was a full pads female league to play football, and a girl next to me got heat stroke. She was brand new too, so that was not good. So she tried to stop somebody by locking her arms, and then this part broke. So if this broke, then she had heat stroke in that same instance. And I watched it all, and I was like,
Did you film it?
What is going on?
Which hurts more? Which hurts more, the broken arm or the heat stroke? Come on, try and tell me.
That was.
We're going live right now.
Oh my gosh. All right. We're getting so off track.
Yeah.
Favorite characters, hands down, it's
Jon
Tyrone.
Snow.
What?
Well, I like Ned Stark, and then
Tyrion.
I didn't know what was going to happen to him.
No, Tyrion Lannister. He's played by Peter Dinklage.
Wait, even in the first season?
Yes, hands down.
Lucy says she saw a car on fire.
It just combusted automatically from like the sun. It's all. Life sucks. I'm gonna light myself on fire. Guys, we're at a little over 70 viewers. We are kind of like just, I don't know, hanging out until Anthony calls us. Anthony from Bird City Comics is invited to what's it called? The Hero House?
Yeah.
The Hero House for Whatnot. And we're wanting him to live stream with us. Oh,
well,
Arya is a good choice, Jonathan.
We also have upcoming, we're going to do the exclusive talk. We couldn't do them
now?
all, right? There's too many exclusives. So we just chose 7.
Okay, let's jump into it. So the Nexus, these are all exclusives that were in San Diego Comic-Con, which are obviously being flipped because that's the game. Jen, kick us off. Ooh, I got a couple of these. Sorry.
You did?
Yeah. So 9th went because Anthony was running the booth and he couldn't get to all these places, and like the Boom Grimm exclusives sold out, and there was like this huge ass line, and they were limiting how many they would sell.
But Grimm, if you go every day, they're doing 50 a day.
Yeah, but the line's like 2 hours long. Anthony
can't. If you get there right away,
he's an exhibitor. He's there right away.
You have 2 more days.
All right, I'll tell Anthony just like.
So I'd be like, what time are they letting you into the hall?
I don't even know.
You're the first person beelining it to be within the first 50 people, because it's 1 per person, right? The Grimm.
Yeah.
So
I thought they sold out though. I thought they were done.
No,
was that KRS?
I heard so. KRS for this is sold out.
They sold out the first day.
Second day, I heard.
Which I'm curious about that too, because Anthony and I are gonna be at cons. When we did Stray Dogs, we thought that the etiquette for cons was to allot a certain amount for each day. And then we sold out every day, but then we were like, okay, that's gonna piss off people who are there on Friday, but then it'll make people that are there on Sunday mad too. So what is the etiquette?
I like the per day because and this is what I was asking Anthony too, because I was curious, because when I heard this sold out and it was Thursday, I was like, well, that sucks, right? As a con goer, I've always appreciated when they do an allotment per day, right? Because that means if I just get there super early and I'm like kind of early in line, it's kind of like Black Friday. You're trying to be the first couple people in line. So I'm gonna get there super boo-foo early. I'm gonna be in that line and then make sure I beeline it for that one booth. And if I know, hey, I have technically it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 4 technical days for the average con goer, right?
Yeah, but imagine if you're person number 51.
But then
you just wait in that line for 2 hours.
You should run faster, even though you're supposed to run.
Okay.
But I would rather on a Sunday, like if I get a Sunday ticket, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure this is the first booth I hit. If I don't hit it, then
Tell us about this. Tell us about this one.
Okay, so this sold out by Thursday is what I heard, but maybe Wednesday, I don't know. But Thursday,
I'm finding out.
I think it was selling for around 30, right? At the con.
How much was Sozo Micah book?
It should have been around 30, 40 max. But as you see what you see directly next to me is Whatnot sales that were from Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember which one. So they were already selling for more than at the booth, right? And then what you're seeing on the right-hand side past us, and there's that way, on the very far, those are eBay sales. So, and they've ranged. I think the cheapest I've seen the foil on Whatnot goes for $116. So you might get lucky on Whatnot by tuning in to their SDCC sales, and you might catch a foil for cheaper than eBay. Because at most on eBay, you're seeing 200, and you're like, oh, that's crazy. If I can get 116, if not cheaper, on Whatnot.
Hey, Aunt, how much was the Sozo Micah book, the foil? You're live right now, so don't say anything weird. How much were they? 40, Aunt said. 40
okay.
bucks.
So $40 bucks.
You're fine. Call me when you're at the Hero House. Gotta go. Bye. Hung up on him. Okay, continue.
So $40 bucks at the con. This is where San Diego Comic-Con, New York, the one in Seattle, New York Comic
Emerald.
Con, you find like you try to like hunt down those exclusives, you find their booth on the map and you just beeline it for that booth. Sometimes they yell at you not to run, so you just speed walk, right? We all watched Malcolm in the Middle with Hal, the dad, where he like just 1 foot at the ground. You just speed super fast and you get to that one booth that you really want to get and you should be okay, right? Don't show up later in the day. But this is already sold out. So now you're kind of like, okay, on eBay and whatnot is the two places I've been seeing these prices go for. Like, you might get lucky on whatnot. What do you think? I think it's a cool looking cover by Sozomaika.
Sozomaika's amazing, and I'm people are like, oh, I hope she doesn't burn out. I hope they don't use her too much or whatever. But her style is so. I always tell Anthony when I'm looking for artists, I want somebody that is distinctive enough to be collectible. Like you want to be able to look at a cover and go, oh, I know who that is. And she nails that. You can look at her stuff and she has like this, I don't want to say like a porcelain doll look, but maybe that's what it is. Everything's so shiny.
Yeah.
Everything of Sozomaika is shiny to me. Like when I look at stuff, I'm like, oh, Sozomaika, it's shiny.
It looks brand new.
Yeah, it's what do you think, Joe?
Like she's a phenomenal talent and like they're taking market share away from like premier artists in the comic game. Like
Hold on.
these girls are bringing the heat, man.
Pause, Joe. I love you, but pause.
What happened?
We're on. What's up?
Who are you with?
That's Jonathan.
Hi.
Jonathan Hall in the house. I'm coming. 6 hours. They were live.
What are you guys doing? Do I want to know what you guys are doing?
All right, we got the amazing Brian McClain. Live right now. All right, we're Drew. Drew's back there eating French fries. You know what? We got James and Jonathan comics. Right here. You guys want to talk to the writer of Canceled? This is the guy.
Oh, that's an awesome book.
If we can't hear you, just nod and smile. Yeah. We're cruising. All right.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, Anthony's randomly jumping in from San Diego Comic-Con. Where are you right now?
That's where they've been selling it for whatnot. There's a couple people who are selling from this location.
Anthony, where are you? I don't think you can hear me.
Wait, he's showing you the cool. Look at the cool. It's like a fancy place,
All right.
right?
Jack the Man. Nearing Nerdvana right there.
Oh,
Jack the
what's
Man.
going on? Love it. Love it.
There's the girls.
It's crazy that you guys are live right now at the Hero House party. That's awesome.
She's like, I was invited to go live.
That's amazing. What's going on? Wish you were all here.
So did they.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
We do too.
All right, we're cruising.
Whatever,
All right,
bro.
I'll come back on in a little bit. Love you guys.
What?
Oh, sorry, Jen. Shit, sorry. I don't know why it keeps going to you when we split that, but there we go. All right, so
Bolo owes me a couple of foils. That's all I know.
that was the Hero House. That looks pretty
Cool.
good.
So if you watch the Whatnot sales, which I've been doing a little bit, you can see a couple of them are at this location in this, like, it looks like a cool, like, art gallery installation place.
It does kind of, yeah.
So isn't it crazy though to see the sales range from like, I think it's 116 to 145 on Whatnot to the like 120 to 200 on eBay. It's definitely worth popping back and forth to try to get things at a better price.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to shop around a little bit. That's a comic book lounge. That's what it felt like. All right, very good. Guys, again, we're at about 70 viewers. We are just covering San Diego Comic-Con because we're all just super, or at least I'm salty that I'm not there. So let's
Yeah, it sucks, man. I bet I'm gonna have some fun over there, man.
Right? I'm sitting here. I actually posted to my Instagram the other day. I'm like, what about us? What?
Nimesh got one for $100 on eBay. So he must have gotten in early.
That's not bad. Yeah. So
That's a good price.
That's like 70% markup.
But still better than paying 200.
Hell yeah, it is. That's
Yeah, I mean that's kind of over the top. I mean, like, I wouldn't pay 3 times what they were going for. I mean, no way.
Really?
It's not.
Why not?
I mean, is it a key? I mean, is it a key?
It's a con
What-
exclusive.
I get it, but like, is there anything that's happening in the book?
Harley Quinn 16.
Does she do the interiors?
Harley
Like,
Quinn.
if Sosa
No.
Micah does the whole book,
No.
I'll pay 200. But if she's just doing the cover, like, don't try and charge me triple. I'll pay double, but I ain't gonna pay triple.
It's all about supply and demand. You got limited to 1,000. Only people at the con were able to grab these. So if you are like a huge Sozo Micah fan, or if you're just a huge exclusive or con exclusive fan, whatever. And I will give her props for it being an evergreen piece.
And they have ones where it's what you see at Harley, and then it's that like spiraling black and white. But this foil one to me pops a little bit more.
I agree. All right, let's keep cruising. Next up, this is the one that, for the love of God, Anthony cannot get a hold of. And like, he's been there every day since Wednesday, and it doesn't. See, I've been drinking, so you're starting to hear my New York accent coming out a little bit.
Anthony needs to find out what's the earliest vendors can come in. He needs to be the first vendor in that door at that time. It might be 8, it might be 6, and then head for this booth and then just chill until they come. And
he has a booth he's running though.
But then you just kind of like set a timer for when do I need to be at that booth for us to open. I'll just hang out on Saturday or Sunday at this time in order to be that person in line. So these, if you got them, Boom did have them available on their website for $40. I don't know what they are at the con. I assume $40 at the con.
Find out.
It was $40 on Boom. I had one in my cart. I went to check out and it was gone.
No. See, birdcitycomics.com gives you like I think a 2-minute window to check out. So as long as you're not like looking around forever, you're good. Maybe it gives you a timer. I don't know.
Yeah. So what you're seeing at the bottom of the screen is a whatnot sale for $220. I think that was Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe today. I forget now. It's been a long day. And then eBay sales are around $150, but I mean from $40 at the con, or sorry, online. What are they at the con?
Right. The frame looks like a Nearing Nirvana. They
our-
stole your idea, Laura.
Yeah, they went after us, Jen. What are we gonna do? We gotta do like a
wait. What? What'd they do?
See, outside of it, it does kind of
They stole the border design of our show.
No.
Yeah, they did.
No.
Thieves.
Okay, so Joe, what's your take on Grimm? Outside of just this cover itself, but like the storyline, everybody's like, oh, it's the next Something is Killing the Children. This is the next Erica Slaughter character. Like, this is going to have the same amount of buzz that series did. So they're like, everybody's buying. What's your take?
I'm not.
Okay, I read Grimm #1, though, and it's pretty damn good.
What's it about? Tell me what's it about. Sell it to me.
This chick right here, she's such a... Here's my thing. Oh, I don't want to piss people off. Female characters, I'll say that are badass are very not trendy. What's the word, Jen? Marketable? No. Necessary, underrepresented, in demand. Like, I mean, look at Paper Girls. It's basically the female cast for Stranger Things, right? Same idea here. You're taking another female character who's like an Undertaker badass, and you're bringing her to the forefront. I think that there's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of girls out there behind the scenes that are just as much of a comic book fans as the guys are, but we're just, even the stats for this show, we have predominantly males that watch, and we have very, very few females, but we're slowly seeing the females kind of infiltrate this community and make themselves known, like Karen, for example. So yeah, I think this is another way to pull female readers in to empower women a little bit with a cool character. So I think there's room to grow here.
Have you ever seen the TV show Dead Like Me?
No.
I was kind of hoping that it would be a little more like Dead Like Me, because that had a lot of different notes, or it hit different points. Did you watch Dead Like Me?
Somebody said I hate females. Who said that?
You don't.
You have a girl.
Who said that? Who said I hate females?
He's kidding, I think.
I think Doomspace might be like, so, okay, going to a con, I was trying to explain this to my nephew a couple of years ago. It's something I had to learn. For a long time, I would go through con twice. The first time I go through, I'm like, okay, what really pops to me? Well, something might pop to me later. I'll go back later and like check it out. What my lesson was, it was a Terry McGinnis figure where he had his mask off in his hand.
Okay.
I'll come back. There was 5. I came back later. It was gone. That was my lesson. And if I really like something, I should buy it. But if it's something that I'm like waffling on and there's like 30 or 50 of something, you have more of a chance to come back and then it's still that price. But if you see like a fewer number, you're like, oh, it's that weird, like, do I wait? And then like years later, is that Terry McGinnis price at 25 like it was at the con? No. So I missed out. So it's that like you weigh and you balance, like, am I okay not having this? Is it not going to bother me later? Then I'll just pass on it. But if you love something and then you're hoping, right, that it goes back down, you're like, okay.
All right. But again, Boom Studios, Something's Killing the Children got optioned, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, it got optioned to Netflix.
Did
I thought
it?
it did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
and so we're just waiting for casting.
So if something like this gets optioned and you have a #1 San Diego Comic-Con,
Yeah.
your investment could pay off. Again,
Absolutely.
it's a gamble. It's like, who's to say if it's going to get optioned or not? But I mean, I think if something is killing the children, so Joe, this is my sell here. If something is killing the children, if their series goes well, I feel like people would be, or studios, whatever, would be more inclined to take on Grimm because it's kind of a similar feel to it, just to kind of piggyback off of Something That's Killing the Children. So that could either be incredibly successful or it could be like a crash and burn because they're going to compare it to Something That's Killing the Children the entire time.
So a lot of these independent writers, they write adaptable material that would make it easy to write a screenplay from, you know? So like that's the whole game to get your book option. It's not so much just writing a comic book because the content isn't the comic-y stuff. It's written with a direct audience. Like take a look at me, Hollywood. I have a chance of becoming a series. That's my take on it, because there are some great writers out there, you know, and there are so many independent books that have been optioned. You've got all these streaming services, like all it takes is 2 or 3 of these to hit right now, and anything coming out after that will just explode.
It just takes 2 to 5 years. So that's the thing too. Unless it gets super fast tracked, right? So I think it's optioned. You have at least 2 to 5 years, and I think some people don't have enough patience. So people will buy in like, oh, right, it gets high and like, oh man, and then like, oh, I waited 6 months, and now it's gone down. I'll just sell now. Like, I just want to get rid of it. And you're like, okay, I'll just buy it, because it does. Like when you buy something that you believe in, like Lord of Brooklyn, Once and Future. I freaking love Once and Future, but I just like it. If it gets optioned tomorrow, you have at least 2 to 5 years before it gets made into something, before you see a trailer, before you see like casting news. You have to be in it for the long haul, not for the short term. Like I want it now. It's like,
yeah.
A lot of these you need to sit on, you know, so it could be 10 years, but if you buy to invest and you pick up 3 or 4 of these copies and you can live with not having to flip them, and you can just sit on them, you know.
Then do it, right? Joe,
Right.
I feel like you need a refill. Jen, do you need a refill?
Yes.
Okay, I do too. What are you drinking, Joe? It's like a Chardonnay.
So shout out to one of my clients, Tim Horner. Like, he was so determined. He lives in Canada, and he was so determined to get me some, because me and my wife, we went to Reef Estates, that vineyard, and Canada is known for their ice wines, right? So I said, give me a Chardonnay from Reef Estates. And he goes, okay. And then he was having so many issues with customs. And so he like, how do you like favor somebody a wine from the wine shop by my house? What is it? Total Wine. So he bought me 3 bottles.
And that's what you're drinking tonight. Guys, we're at almost 80 views. We are covering tonight. We already did San Diego Comic-Con news. So if you missed the beginning of the show, go back and watch that. Now we're covering exclusive and kind of how they're performing. And this is tricky. We're going off of very, very new information. Like, this isn't stuff like, don't be like, oh, this book is gonna be worth this forever, because we're going off of stuff that's happened in the last 24 hours or so.
Hey, you girls want to see something cool?
Yes.
Okay, so
Go
I
ahead.
pressed this probably about a month and a half ago. Look how good this looks.
Oh,
Isn't that beautiful?
What year is that from?
This is 1960.
Wow, that's cool.
I bought it for $1.
$1.
Nice.
$1.
See,
$1.
that's more what I would want than. All right, Karen said, I just collect. I'm not in the flipping game. It's not about money to me. I hate as a collector not being able to get an exclusive because it's so freaking expensive. I get that too. Grim was okay, didn't blow me away.
Look at this from
Ooh.
the 30s.
What, from the 30s?
Yeah, this is Barbara Stanwyck.
What?
I pressed that. I should have did it before and after on this. Look how I cleaned the back. Look at that. Mama.
So elegant. They're just so elegant. Look at that. Love it. Good stuff.
Karen, some things will come back down. People, like, this is where saving, I think you can put on Whatnot, like a notification for the book that you're looking for, and it'll like let you know when it comes up for auction. And then same thing on eBay. So if you keep those things up, eventually, because there's things that I've missed, and I'm like, oh, that one for under $20. So just notifications. But yeah, those are really cool, Joe.
Those are fantastic, especially if they're $1 a piece, man. That's like buying history for nothing, for pennies.
Look at that. That is Rita Hayworth.
Did you clean that?
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
Because it looks almost brand new.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nearing Nerdvana just hit 1K followers on Instagram. So thank you to everybody that's following us on Instagram. We appreciate that so much. Jen's also on Instagram at Comic Aficionado. I am at, I don't know why mine says Anthony, probably because he sat here last. I'm at Mrs. Bird City, and then Red Hood Comic on Instagram. Make sure you're following him as well. Let's keep moving. Next up, Jen, what do we got?
So this is the Alex Ross 125. We have up.
Ant got these. Ant got these.
What?
I think he got you one too.
No, I think I just got the Power Ranger one. But
What do you get me?
You didn't ask him for anything. We had people like hitting up Anthony, like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. And so he's trying his best to kind of like accommodate. Message him. You got his number, don't you?
Yeah, a good friend doesn't ask for anything. You know what I mean?
So this is Batman 125 from Alex Ross. He actually did.
Shame on y'all.
Oh my God.
You just gotta let people know, because it's just nice to let people. We're not mind readers, right?
I am.
You are.
I am. I can look at somebody and pretty much tell what they're thinking. Joe's thinking, Mama!
Mama!
Am I right? Was I right?
Yeah.
I was right. Continue, Jen. Sorry.
So this is there's 2 versions of Batman that he's doing for this con, right? The solo with the Batman with the white background. This one, I feel it's not as. I like the one from last year, the one that was the homaging of the Bat. But this one is still pretty cool. And so what you see on the bottom right-hand side for 74 and 84 is Whatnot. This is where it's interesting to watch things from Whatnot to eBay. eBay, yes, had some sales for around 75, 88. There's also sales for 130 to 110 plus shipping. So, and it also kind of ranges. You can kind of see the black and white version versus the colored version.
Yeah, I think I actually like the black and white better in this
Really?
rare instance. If you guys watch the show, I'm not a huge fan of black and white, but in this case, I do because I think the pencil work here is really what's dominating it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm black and white on this one.
Yeah, I agree. The black and white looks so much better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like the purple because that take you back to the 80s. You know, that kind of what is that, 78, 79-ish Batman.
That's what Metalface is saying. It's kind of an old school look.
Yep.
And 125 does have a lot, and actually on FOC right now is the second print. You have a second print that's just a purple version of that red cover, and then there's a 125 that's more up close design variant because he's more prominent. That fail safe, but Alex Ross, San Diego Comic-Con covers period usually do very well. You got, how many did you get?
I'm actually calling Ant right now because I'm trying to find out. I'm gonna see if he'll hop back in the stream too. I want to know what's going on at this party house that I'm not at.
Dude, it's really interesting. Before San Diego Comic-Con was a little bit tougher than most cons to figure out what exclusives are what, right? C2E2, New York, even the one that's in Seattle. They kind of tell you what it is. This one you kind of have to search around. Like that Harley Quinn 16 was KRS, this is Alex Ross, the Grimm was Boom. So you kind of, to figure out where they're located, what's going on, isn't as easy to pull up. I kept looking for like SDCC exclusives, and it brought me
a voicemail, Jen. Sorry.
Probably like popping and loud.
FaceTime.
So it was a little bit tougher to like pin down, and some people were talking about it, but not one person covered all of them. And we talked about that, but it would be a lot of work to do all the exclusives and then what booth they were at and what price they were at. And are you still on hold?
Dude, I called you twice. Hello. And hey, FaceTime me real quick. We're still live and everybody wants to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you're not flirting with anybody.
I don't care. I'm going to go get another beer though. I'll be right back.
Dude, I'm serious. Call me now and I want FaceTime to see proof that you're not like off with some Harley Quinn cosplayer. You have 30 seconds to FaceTime me. All right. Love you. Okay. I have a feeling that was Greg Horn who answered. Because he said, okay, babe. And Anthony doesn't call me babe.
Oh, shit.
I think that was Greg Horn. It was so loud I couldn't tell.
Right. Ant calls back. I just knocked out Greg Horn.
Well, like, I don't think that was Ant. Okay. Guys, if you're... Oh, here we go. Babe, we just talked. You're supposed to get in the link.
Wait, what?
I just talked to you. You're supposed to hop on my show.
Baby, that was Greg Horn.
I knew it. I had a feeling.
Well, I can't hear in here, so I have my phone on the table, and each of the guys have taken turns answering the phone. You were talking to Jonathan first from Hive, and then you were talking to Greg Horn.
Wait. Okay. Great. So I sound crazy.
No, they think it's hilarious.
Hop on my stream now.
It's loud. Okay.
All right.
What
So
happened?
the first time
I don't think he heard you. You go hop on my stream now, and he goes, "Yeah, I know it's loud."
Oh. Well, we'll give him a second. Jeez. I told off Greg Horn by accident. My bad.
What happened?
Everybody does that at least once in their life.
Greg Horn called her babe.
Yeah, he goes, okay, babe. And I'm like, Anthony doesn't call me babe. He calls me something else. I'm not going to tell you guys. But he calls me something else. He doesn't call me babe. And I'm like, that wasn't Greg. That wasn't Anthony. That was Greg Horn. And Ann just goes, that was Greg Horn you were talking to. They're taking turns picking up my phone every time you call. This is why we're going to stay married forever. What are you doing? You look guilty and drunk.
All right.
Drunk?
What's that? I can't hear you. What?
What are you
Are
drinking?
you drunk?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. It's
What are you
still
drinking?
cold. This is an old fashioned.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, hold on. Live from the Hero House.
I'll call the people.
Hey, is that Big Leg? Tell Big Leg what's up. Yeah, that's Big Leg.
Right, there's Greg again. There's Greg. Here we go. I don't know. What do you guys want to see?
What are you guys doing?
Just talking, and drinking, and listening.
Back on.
See, doesn't she look like the Sousa Micah Harley?
Oh, a little bit.
Right?
Knife is getting drunk too.
Right. Tell Ed to go back
Hold
to James from Hive.
one.
He's standing next to, I think, Comic Tom's chick.
What's up? This is Adam from Whatnot. That's my wife right there. This is a podcast. What's up, people?
I'm from the Heroes House. How's it going? San Diego. So stupid.
Whatnot? All right. I'm getting off for real.
All right, have fun. Be good. Be
All right, I'm
good.
gonna go outside right here. Can I take it outside? Okay, take it. Look at, we got the cops in the house, security guard, keeping it safe. San Diego Comic Con.
You're such a jackass.
Sorry, it's loud in there. Look at, keeping us safe. This is how we do it. San Diego, keeping us safe. All right, it's quiet. I can hear you. Sorry.
So what are you
All
guys
right,
doing in
what-
there? What's
What's that?
happening? What's the discussion?
The internet connection is terrible right now, so hopefully I'm coming through clear. How do I sound?
All right, well, have fun. You're there for the next 4 hours.
No, I'm gonna be asleep in about an hour, so you know me.
All right.
Disney Plus about an hour. All right, I'll call you later.
I love you. I love you too, Laura. Great. Did you hear that joke?
Right? Do you see Comic Tom's girlfriend or sidekick? She
Yeah.
looks like that Sousa Micah cover, man.
I could see it. I wasn't sure what you were talking about at first, but now I see it. All right, next up, Jen, what do
Told
we
you.
got?
So this is, oh shoot, this is Captain Marvel 38. Let me double check real quick. I think it's 38. Yeah, 39. 39. Ha, it's right
It
there.
says 39.
Okay. So this is one that I've been looking for on Whatnot that I'm still waiting for. But this is the Marvel Unlimited cover. You can get it for free at San Diego Comic-Con if you either have a Marvel annual unlimited thing on your phone, right? You show them, hey, I'm an annual member. They give you this for free. If you at San Diego Comic-Con show up to their booth for the Marvel Unlimited, hey, I want to sign up. You get this, a pin, I think an action figure while things are like available. So I would almost be willing to, and right now I think an annual pass for Marvel Unlimited is $60. So for $60 to get a pin, a toy, and this cover, I definitely would do it. And on eBay, whoever got it for $55, good job on you. It's like that borderline because it's like, do I want the pin and the action figure and the Marvel Unlimited for a year with this cover, or do I just want to buy it for $55? For $102 plus shipping, it's a little, but it's Jeff the Land Shark, and this is the one that like not a lot of people have. Again, because you have to go to the Marvel Unlimited.
So cute. He's just so cute.
Right? It's Jeff the Land Shark, and there's not a ton of covers with him so prominently like this one. Like there's
And
a
that's
few.
animal abuse. Like, shouldn't that thing be back in the water?
It's a land shark.
Yeah, he can breathe air.
Oh, okay. Just
He
making
can, like, run
sure.
around.
I was gonna say they'll have Pete all up on this comic, man.
He does
Um,
have legs. Danger Room Comics. So if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, it's worth going to the booth to be like, hey, I hear this annual membership is $60. Cool. I get this cover plus a pin possibly in an action figure. Sweet. Because then you have, so basically Marvel Unlimited it's a lot of comics you can read digitally, which I'm not a super big fan of, but if you have it for a year, you can read a lot of things that you might miss on that you don't want to pay the $5 for or $4 for, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
so tomorrow in Marvel's big, reveals or just they're only gonna talk about a couple of shows, but if they show like a scene with Riri in it, look out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just telling you, look out.
Riri's
That
gonna
book
be
that
no matter
book
what,
is
right?
going to like explode. I'm just telling you. They show a scene with Shuri and Riri interacting, like a scene. All hell. Like you're not going to be able to touch Riri books.
So
I
when-
mean, they'll go nuclear.
Joe, you brought up a good point. How do you watch what's happening live at the con?
So on YouTube they have streams. Like you can type in San Diego Comic-Con and they'll have streamers there at different. And then I think like the last time Marvel was there, 2019, they went live, and you could see what they were showing, their drops and everything. But it was so gaudy, all the shows that they were announcing and everything like that. This time it's going to be like a third of that, and they're saving the rest for D23.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, Marvel Entertainment right now, when you watch it, isn't showing you any true panels. They're showing you other things. I've been trying to like tune in because I'm like, oh, maybe they'll show a panel, and they haven't yet. They talked to some creators. They just want to do some costume contests. So if you just want to like just listen to something in the background, that's true.
I think tomorrow's different though. I think
but the comics beat, along with Bleeding Cool, and then you have some other channels like Emergency Awesome and Dino Nerds that are kind of reporting to it after the fact, not during. Just because last year was mostly this, right? It was online, and now people are there, so there's a slight disconnect.
80s Comic Geek said that the cosplay ladies just showed up to the party. Is he just trying to get under my skin?
Probably.
I am incredibly not insecure, just jealous. I hate it when Anthony talks to girls. Hate it. Unless it's like people I know.
he talks to girls.
Yes. We all knew she was going to show. Yeah, he talks to girls, and I'm like, I told you guys this once. When Anthony goes to the grocery store, I should do a TikTok or something. I think they're just like porn stars walking up and down the vegetable aisles and getting their bread bent over.
Don't live in Miami Beach. If you live in
Let me tell you the trick to that. So like if there's a pretty girl that walks by me and my wife goes, I saw you looking at her, I go, I wasn't looking at her, she smelled like shit. And that just kind of covered. That, you know what I mean? Like it's over. Like what can she say? She goes, really? I go, oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Danger room. I don't know if that's making me feel better though. They're all cosplaying as Emma Frost. Oh, God.
No, it's fine. You're fine. Come on.
He's like, man.
So just imagine all those girls smell like shit, Laura. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Because they probably do.
Okay.
It's hot over there, right? They've probably been in that outfit all day long. Ugh. As Lucy would say, cochinas.
The way your mind works sometimes, Joe, I'm a little concerned.
Oh, God.
You're an interesting specimen. All right, next up, Jen, what do we got?
So this is Sonic the Hedgehog number 50.
I'm gonna keep going though.
What? Okay. So Sonic the Hedgehog number 50, the IDW exclusive. So this is at the IDW booth. I forget the price. Gosh darn it! But as you can see, it hasn't sold yet on whatnot that I could have found. But you see the two dates up here so it's between $30 and $85.
Wow.
It's a big difference. So this is one of those books that I think having patience makes sense. Try not to have the FOMO so much. But I do know that Sonic having that special 50th issue of this series was a pretty big deal. There's a ton of comics. Maybe I shouldn't read the chat. So yeah, patience on this one. But it's cool to go to the IDW booth. It has to be between 15 and 20 for this one. IDW, how we would charge.
Sonic the Hedgehog does nothing.
Pee and sweat.
You guys are
Chad.
unbelievable. Polyester costumes. Thanks, Queen Key. That's helping. Spider-Man booth selling for around 50-ish.
This one?
Oh.
So IDW, definitely hit up IDW's booth. It's an IDW exclusive. They probably went and bought some, but definitely
See,
worth.
that's some cool art. I mean, I dig it. I dig it. Who's the artist? Who is that? Flynn? Who is that? The art for Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't know.
I can't tell. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's a little bit more like reasonable. It's $85 though. Jeez. And then it dropped like substantially after a day or two. It's like comics are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a Sonic fan either. It's just never been my thing. But for those who are, I could see the appeal here.
It's a collectible. Like if you see, I mean, like I don't collect it, but like if I look it up on eBay and it's going for about $100, I'm going to pick it up. I mean, like that's where you have to separate like what you're a fan of and be a business owner too. Like don't let expensive books slip through your fingers. I mean,
agreed. Hold on real quick. I'm going to show you guys something. Since Anthony's off partying.
Oh, like how Chad Cave said he's dying slowly for not getting the Sozo foil. But Chad Cave, you might be lucky enough to at certain times on Whatnot get it for a decent price. What you're trying to do is you're looking for the SDCC people who are filming like SDCC exclusive and if you see a low number in their room, you might be able to get it for under $100.
Sorry, the screen's tiny. Anthony has like Tony Stark style screens. Look at that. This says a Micah that's on the. There's your book, Jen.
What's that one?
Jeff the Land Shark.
Is that the #1 book this week?
No. I know that
so, but Sozo Micah, the 1 in 25s in the center there.
Some of these did make the top 10 this week, though. The exclusives.
Ooh. Do you guys think I can see Anthony in this video?
What?
This is somebody. This is Ninth Wonder. Where is Anthony? Hold on,
Laura.
I don't care if I sound crazy. Where is he? There's a girl. Joe, did you see the girl? That was a girl.
I did. She was beautiful.
And she might
Joe!
She might be gay, so you don't have to worry about it.
Wait, I don't see Anthony there.
So some kind of exclusive that made the top 10 list. Well, they're probably going live right now, right?
Probably. I wanted to show you guys though. I launched by myself. Hold on, let me go to birdcitycomics.com. That'll be easier. I launched this today without Anthony's help. By myself. So yeah. Anybody that wants to go out there and support not only Lady Hell #1 and Ivan Tao, but Laura looking like a badass when Anthony gets home. I'm like, oh, the launch went fantastic. Go buy this book. Yes, I have a motive. So it's available now.
Eight Comic-Con exclusives made the top 10, it looks like.
What? Really?
Yeah. 8 of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
that is
what we're
crazy.
hoping for is someone who's there, who's going to be there tomorrow and Sunday. We're like, listen, Linda. Here's the booth number.
Listen, Linda.
Exactly.
Listen, Linda. Classic.
I'm not being a stalker. Am I being a stalker?
I mean, you just watch that video, but it's okay.
Well, it was on Instagram. It's not like I was like tapping into somebody's phone.
Well, it's not like you have a spy. You're like, you follow Anthony.
Brilliant.
No, don't do that. So what's the next book?
Oh, next book. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
See, I'm interested. What do we got here, Jen?
So this is Something is Killing the Children #1. Mac did another cover. These are being sold kind of in the packs again.
Okay.
I think I sent this earlier.
That's an awesome cover.
Right? It really did pop.
Wait, who's the artist?
I thought, wasn't it Mac? Or no?
Really? This doesn't look like a Mac.
That's
book.
not David Mack. There's no way.
Hang on, now I have to look it up.
You know who it reminds me of? The chick that did oh my god. Monstrous. What was her name? Marjorie Liu in
Yeah.
Sana Takita. Sana Takita. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It has that same like muted colors, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look it up because I'm not sure.
Jeez, Jen.
I know.
Way to drop the ball.
I'm on my 5th beer. What are you on?
Those are the eyes of a killer right there. Look at that.
I'm drinking real alcohol. I have a Topo Chico hard seltzer, strawberry guava flavored.
Hard seltzer?
Strawberry guava?
Yes. It's 4.7%.
That's it? Hold on, I need to get a refill. Hold on.
Jen just almost dropped hers. What's your wine, Joe? It's probably like 2%. Oh, kicked him off. All right.
I don't know. Let's say.
It says somewhere, like it usually says under like the description or something. Thank you, Lucy.
Anyway, sorry, I gotta focus.
Yeah, focus. Who's the artist here? Anybody know who the artist is? Dan Quintana. Dan Quintana.
For sure?
I mean, it's Louis, not Luis, saying this, so I believe him.
I like when that's
Really, Joe? I mean, these are pretty strong. Quintana.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. It is Don. Can I say it again? Don
Quintana.
Yes, I was super wrong. Thank you for clarifying and correcting me. It's that. You could have gotten it. So they're in packs. So this is the 1 through 5. It's not $150 or $140 if you're at the con. Oh, it's a fun night.
It's an interesting night. We had this is kind of I feel mocked. No, I meant that like admiringly. Like,
good job.
You're saying it's true.
And you were right. And I was wrong because I should have written it down. I did not write it down. This one really did stand out on Tuesday when I saw these. I think this is like my top 4. This is my 4th. And it's doing pretty well on eBay. I haven't seen it yet on Whatnot, only on eBay.
Look at this foil.
Oops.
Oh,
I'm back.
Wait.
Sorry. I took you down.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
It's La Mole 25th anniversary. But it's a foil version of Amazing Spider-Man 121, Death of Gwen Stacy.
Very, very cool. Oh, you guys, look.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Namesh. Thank you, man. 18 cents.
Namesh, I gotta DM you. If you're on Instagram, can you possibly DM me so that I know who you like, which Instagram you are? Because there's something that the girls and I want to do for you and a couple other people. So DM me if you can at Mrs. Bird City. I had to think about that. That took a second.
You know who you should try and get on, Laura? Is the girl from Beyond the Trailer.
Oh, Grace Randolph.
Grace Randolph.
Is she like reachable? Is that somebody I could hit up?
Oh, I don't know.
I bet you could if you tried.
See, this is what I was thinking. There's so many Something is Killing the Children covers, and I wonder if after a while, but I mean, apparently not. I mean, Joe's dueling. Look, the market has spoken. This is like, it's still selling for, this is the demand. So, I mean, if the demand's there, Chad Cave.
Because it's not just the title. It's people are buying art, It's not just the title.
You got 36
Hey, 36 cents. Thanks, Chad. Hell yeah. I want that in nickels and dime, Laura. I don't want it to be traced.
Wait until you get your Christmas present from Nearing Nerdvana.
Really? Aww.
Yeah, we take care of our people. You guys you're gonna be good this Christmas. I have a feeling. But thank you, Chad Cave. We're gonna meet in December when he comes out here to visit his dad. I think we're gonna actually meet up.
Wait, really?
Yes, and the Comic Chef.
Comic Chef, thank you.
That means so much. Again, I feel so cheesy saying this, but every single dollar we get on these shows goes back into kind of helping us produce them and the time it takes into them. So thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Much appreciated. Next up, what do we got?
So this is Power Rangers 21. So the Death Ranger is actually on FOC right now for the Unlimited. So another artist who does like homages or Power Ranger covers actually like brought this up, that this is the Silver Space Ranger Zane getting possessed by the Death Ranger. And when I read that, it's like, wait a minute. On FOC is the Black Omega Ranger, Death Ranger. Is this Death Ranger like a possession where it can go from Ranger to Ranger? So then this is the one that I was like, this one. Because at the con, it should be $25 at the Boom booth, right? None have sold on eBay. None have sold on Whatnot. Or I haven't seen one actually listed on Whatnot yet. But the fact that this is cover B of Power Rangers 21, San Diego Comic-Con. Cover B. Cover B is, you see like the teeth and the hand.
Okay.
And that's the Death Ranger. And I'm like, wait a minute. FOC is right now for the Death Ranger to be first appearance. Is this technically the first appearance of Death Ranger? And I was kind of like looking at this $95 one. I'm like, oh, do I do it? Because it's $25 at the con. And then you see like,
jeez.
So so you see the one on the very far right-hand side, that's cover C. It's for $105. That's what it's listed at. None of these have sold, right? It's just sitting there. That's like the pencil version. And then the other two you see are the 3 sets. So the cover A is just the normal, like silver.
Who in their right mind would pay $105 just for the one if the 3 set's selling for $150?
I think because the cover B of what you're seeing right here of the Silver Death Ranger that's the one of the 3 that you want, right? Cover A is just the Silver Phantom Ranger. There is no teeth. There is no claws. Cover B and cover C are of the Silver Death Ranger. Now, I'm a Power Rangers fan. I know some people aren't. But the fact that like I've been looking at all the Whatnot sales and not one person yet has had this for sale. So I was so happy when Ant grabbed me cover B. But I'm also kind of
He did grab it? He got it for you?
Yeah, it was between this and Mando, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the Silver. I'm gonna do
I'm actually surprised by that. I would think that you would have gone with Mando, but
it wasn't in my heart. Like, was racing, and I was like, I'm just gonna say this one. And he called me because I guess they don't have really good signal.
Wait, you got a phone call from Anthony?
Well, because all he was seeing was me going.
Today you got a phone call?
Huh?
You got a phone call from Anthony today?
Well, only because he was like, all you said was and I was like, I had to pick quickly between Mando or this because he had it in hand. So then he called me for an answer, and then that was it because I had to make a decision.
It's fine. I just miss him.
He's been a good friend.
Why didn't you go?
Me?
I know, children.
Or him? Her.
So Anthony, not only does he run Bird City Comics, but he also coaches our kids' basketball team. That's what we were talking about earlier. So he couldn't leave because we have a practice tonight and a game tomorrow without somebody covering for him.
Are they undefeated?
Undefeated.
They're undefeated?
I shit you not, they have not lost a game. And Adam, the kid that you saw walking here all sweaty, he's a badass. He'll be on the court and he'll be like, what's that song? He'll be like, I'm the king of talking shit and then backing it up. You know that song? He's like Anthony, but on like a tinier version, and he's so good at basketball. Like, kids get so mad at him. The last game, Joe, I kid you not, some parent, adult in the stands was like, who's guarding Arroyo? Because their jerseys on the back of the name. Like, who's guarding Arroyo? And Anthony looks over, or not Anthony, Adam looks over to the stands and he goes to the parent, like winks. He's all and like clicked, and I was all, oh, this parent got so mad. But yeah,
that is awesome.
Is it? It's either
if you're gonna talk shit, as a parent, like expect to get it right back. You know,
I'm sit there and I don't say anything in the stands. I'm just very, very quiet and I just kind of watch the game. But it's kind of cool that my kid was able to kind of like look back at the stands and be like, you know,
he's got confidence.
spunk.
There's a lot of parents out there that just go ballistic and just cannot handle, like, they'll run out on the court and they'll like get into it with umpires and just.
I've had people say, fuck number 21. And I'm like, looking over, I'm like, that's my kid. And he's 12 years old. You know, like he's 12. Yeah.
I was a ref for soccer for kids who do that weird goldfish where they all swarm the ball. So then all you see out of the swarm of kids, you see one kid fall. I'm like, call red card. And I'm like, who? They were all there. Yeah, parents are interesting.
It's intense. It's definitely intense. But anyway, long story short, that's why I'm not there. Great content. Thank you.
I like that Nimesh said plead the fifth.
I mean, I don't know. Any parent, it's like you can raise them perfect and they'll end up, I don't know. It's like you're rolling the dice. There's really no recipe for it. And so, yeah, I'm just hoping we're doing a good job. But he definitely has Anthony's confidence. And yeah, anyway, let's keep going. Oh, that was the end.
Oh, wait. Before we get to the Vana, real quick, because today Marvel had the animation panel and they covered 4 things. Oh, thank you, Joe's Dealin.
Joe's Doolin, man.
Oh,
I think he's new to us too.
He's
So
got to be a great guy. His name is Joe. You know.
That's true. Solid fact. Go ahead, Jen.
So the 4 things got brought up during the Marvel animation. It was What If Season 2, which is coming out early 2023. The X-Men 97, 2023. Marvel Zombies comes out 2024, and so does Spider-Man freshman year 2024. So they already kind of talked about, I don't know if you guys are off following all these people talking about it, but in season 2 of What If, we're going to get Captain Carter versus Hydra Stomper. So the Hydra Stomper, people are saying that it's going to be her and Bucky, but Hydra Stomper was Steve. So I think we're going to see Steve be a Bucky-ish type of character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, because that makes sense, because it's a what if. Like, what if Steve was a Bucky type of character who gets, caught by the Nazis and whatever. And then another episode would be Odin versus the Mandarin, which I think that'll be freaking amazing for a what if series. Oh, and then they're going to do a Captain Carter meets Winter Soldier. That's a weird thing.
Captain Carter meets Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
weird. Because she would have never have met Bucky.
yeah, but what they make there's some sexual tension there.
No, because there's Steve.
I'm just saying there could be. Not on her part, maybe on his part. I don't know.
Maybe. And then Tony on Sakaar. And then Valkyrie and Hulk. And I was hearing, again, grain of salt. Humongous grain of salt with this, right? Like, what's that drink you drink? Is it tequila? No. Redo the
tequila
salt.
with salt? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore a t-shirt that said if you're going to be salty, bring the tequila. And everybody's like, you don't need salt in your tequila if it's good tequila. You just need warm tequila. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got like this history lesson on tequila from posting that.
I like that.
Warm tequila? I've never had tequila warm.
Wait, who said that?
No, like what I posted on my Instagram because I had a shirt that I was trying to kind of send like a passive aggressive message to somebody in the community about like, don't be a jerk, right? And so I put this shirt on that said, if you're going to be salty, bring tequila.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only way to drink tequila is warm. And I never knew that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Grain of salt. People were saying that Valkyrie and Sif were going to be a thing, but then they like undid that. And they'll probably end up doing Sif and Beta Ray Bill, but that's interesting though that they would even think about doing Valkyrie and Sif.
Well, they cut a shitload of the Thor movie, so they had all these different I mean, like, so if none of that is going to see the light of day, they spend a lot of money shooting and paying these actors for their time. Why wouldn't you release a director's cut of the film?
I would probably
Otherwise, you're basically saying that you just threw away Marvel's money. Like, why miss an opportunity at selling this DVD 4-hour cut? Do you know how many they would sell? It's not even fun. Even if it's not good, they would sell the shit out of it.
They would even deleted scenes, period. But what did Grace Randolph say? Because I didn't get a chance to watch her video. Like, there are so many videos. Emergency Awesome has dropped a couple. Dinner Nerds kind of talks about some stuff in the background. I haven't watched Grace's stuff. I have to know how to do that when we get off.
Grace is very detailed. So.
Is this true? You drink tequila with a worm?
No, I thought that's the bottom.
Next
to the bottom of it's at the bottom of the bottle. I thought.
Why though?
Because
for good luck.
Soak up all the alcohol.
No, it's you eat the worm.
It's just protein. Alcohol.
Yeah, it's for good luck.
All right.
And you're supposed to go vaya con Dios. Vaya con Dios.
Hey, Lucas, you're in the chat right now. When are you coming back on Nearing Nerdvana? Guys,
soon.
Everybody just bombard his Instagram. Be like, go back on Nearing Nerdvana. We had such a good show with him. And
man, where you at, Lucas?
Yeah, what the hell, Lucas? That's right,
hey,
Lucas.
By the way, that worm is just protein.
Blech.
There are New York restaurants who do that whole bug sauteed stuff. It's just protein with no fat. You wouldn't do it? How about
hell no?
How about chocolate covered ants?
No.
I would do ants versus like a grasshopper.
You eat bugs? Don't be eating bugs, Jen.
I would do ants versus grasshopper.
And then grasshoppers are like my biggest fear, though.
Huh?
Grasshoppers. They're not grasshoppers. Sorry, crickets. They're all like gooey and compartmentalized.
I've
been drinking. I need to like not talk anymore. Vana of the week.
Compartmentalized.
They are like their bodies have like these little like sections to them, and it's so gross. And they like as soon as you go to like grab one, so you know what I do, Joe? Spray them with Windex. Yep.
What?
Yeah. Spray them with Windex, and then they wait till they like.
You're an assassin. Look at that's cruel.
Isn't there a movie?
Is that me?
You don't pick it up and throw it outside?
Yeah, you do that. Do that.
No, and I'm not
live another day.
No,
I think it's My Big Fat Greek Wedding where the dad uses the Windex for everything.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
What is he talking about, Joe? A bottle of Cobra Habu juice? What is that?
Oh shit, I don't know. What is that?
We don't know what you're talking about. You're talking crazy.
Cobra. That just sounds strong.
I make clean ass crickets. Yeah, they're all shiny when they hop away. With beef prices, insects would be the only affordable option. Yeah, I know. Don't get me started on inflation. It's the worst it's been since the 80s.
There was a whole book about eating worms with different things. I remember reading in grade school where he like ate all these like worms. He put like ketchup on one.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird memory. Anyway, Vana of the week.
Vana of the week. So guys, every week we like to end the show, and in tonight's case, it's been kind of like everywhere, but in a good way. So thank you for tuning in. Every week I like to end it on either a meme or a quote. And this week, since I'm obviously jealous that Anthony is in San Diego and I am not, Jen chose this.
So I saw this on Instagram from Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime posted this, and I was like, yes.
I want to be where the people are. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, next year I might want to go. Of course, like, what if they're really not having fun and it's all fake? Right? And they're shooting video. Oh, look how cool it is. And then they turn off their phone. Yeah, this place sucks.
Blasphemous.
Let's say that's what it is. It sucks. San Diego Comic-Con's horrible.
What?
I'm calling Anthony.
What?
I'm calling him one more time.
I would.
Hey,
Look.
hop in the stream. Yes, again.
For the last time.
The internet's great. Hop in.
What?
He said the internet's not great. And I'm like, the internet's fine. Hop in. He goes, okay, fine.
You saw how it would go black all of a sudden?
I didn't see any of that.
I didn't see that either, Joe.
Influencers are posting from San Diego Comic-Con.
Lori, you should dye your hair red. What?
Robert Fordham?
You would be an epic Little Mermaid.
Dude, that's one of the first books. Do you remember, Jen, guys, if you want some fun homework, go back and watch Comic Book Women when we first started on Tales from the Flip Side. We were super awkward and we didn't know each other. Oh.
Don't do that. Don't watch our first couple episodes. Hey!
We got Miranda. That's Miranda Michaels in the house.
What are you
I
doing?
can't hear you if you're talking to me.
What time did it go down?
Hold on.
Oh, he muted himself.
Yeah, so he could walk around, and it probably would help with the reception.
Oh,
wait,
sorry.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm making it.
There's McClay.
McClay's there. There is a lot of dudes there. Who said that earlier? Jeffrey? Just wave. Then we'll know that we're engaged. He is at the Hero House.
Wow. Wait.
They're all drunk.
It's a sausage party, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it.
Just keep waving.
Oh,
keep waving and smiling. This is like a
keep waving.
Dude, how many whiskeys has he had so far?
Probably as much as I have had, which is like gonna be 4.5 to 5. I have 5.
Hey, partying with you.
Wow, look at that. That looks super well done.
Yeah, this is cool. Guys, this is invite only to the Whatnot Hero House. And Anthony's kind of showing us inside, but there's a lot of guys. They need some more girls.
No, there's a girl. There's a girl. She's waving. Hey.
Hi. Poor thing. She's probably like, save me. Somebody else come to this party so I'm not by myself.
It looks really fun.
Who's that?
Who's that?
No idea. Just wave. Hi.
Oh, okay. He went away.
Is that the Crow?
Who's that? I don't know who that is. He looks familiar. Wait, he looks familiar.
Isn't that Adam from the beginning? Does Ant realize he's muted?
Yeah, he did it on purpose because then it would be easier.
Oh, there's Comic Book Guru and Comic Tom.
Wait,
I didn't see Comic Tom.
Yeah.
I see Comic Guru.
Yeah,
What's up, Goat?
What's happening?
What's up, baby?
What's going on? So we're live. This is fun. Yeah.
She keeps sending me the link, so
Yeah, wait till we see the.
Sending me the link.
Wait till we see the
here we go. Here we go.
That's my guy, Big Leg, man. He helped me out so much when I was first coming up and pressing. So.
Safe.
really?
Safe.
Oh, back to the security? We're back to security.
Good. Nobody. We got the taco truck, even though that thing is.
Taco truck.
Ooh.
Did you get a taco?
No, they're doing like filet mignon on a stick. They got chicken. Dude, they brought in bacon wrapped shrimp.
Ooh. Is it all free?
Yeah, everything open bar.
Stuff it in your pockets, baby. Stuff it in your pockets.
Baby, you think I don't got rolls in these pockets to take home? That's what I'm saying. I'm going now. I'm just walking. It's nice.
Is Comic Tom there?
I saw him, but I think he's downstairs dividing books. If I see him, I'll go jump in front and be like, "Hey, I just
wait. There's a downstairs. Did you say there's downstairs?
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you.
What?
So there's the house, right? That's everybody. Yeah. And then there's a downstairs area down there, and there's a private bar. And then up there is where everybody's at.
Oh,
He's drunk, Chad. That's why.
I'm really not. Look at Umbrella Academy in the house.
that's cool.
And
Go
to be fair,
downstairs.
this is my first one I've been sipping. Thank you.
Go downstairs.
My God, woman, would you stop bossing me around? I've been hearing you're bossing me around. All right, going downstairs.
What? I love free food, by the way. I love free food. Oh my God.
This is great content. You know what I mean?
God.
That's free.
I would hang out there.
Oh, thank you.
Adrian, you like that? He's like, stop bossing me around, woman. It's fine.
Oh no!
Can I
The signal. Okay. Wait.
Tell him to get a whole bunch of those whatnot cups.
Dude, I want to just eat at that buffet.
Anthony, can you hear me?
It's the VIP section. Hold on, I'm getting access.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Dude, tell Anthony to take a whole shitload of the whatnot cups. You can sell them on whatnot.
Steal the cups.
All right, and then after this, seriously.
Okay, then I'm done. I promise. Oh, he looks annoyed with me.
Yeah, he looks like
Dude,
he's
Anthony,
pretty
the food
upset.
was awesome.
Take that with you and talk. They want to talk.
Ah!
You want to talk to me? Let's do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
What's
Show
going
us-
on, lady?
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing amazing. It's been a long day, but I feel great now.
Show us downstairs.
Downstairs, we got some of the Stash Loot and Whatnot crew. This is kind of our VIP area. We got another bar down here.
What?
It's kind of the party below the party.
That's cool. You're all turtles.
Anthony said he's got to cut you off after this. Stop sending me the link. I'm hanging out with Jack. That's right. That's right.
I'm
Been a
cut
long-
off.
We had the publishing booth. We had the panel today.
Tell them about the publishing.
Yeah. Launch. We had the big Wesley Snipes panel today. And then we got the collaboration with Marvel. I've been in the Marvel booth all day. Did a show on the Marvel main stage. That's been incredible. And then we got this place, the Offsite, the Hero House. This is kind of the most fun place we've got going on. So awesome streams going on all day. People coming in and out.
Where's Comic Tom, Jack?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Is he around? Is he there?
Who is Tom here? Tom's here. Yeah. Tom's dad's here. I saw Tom's dad is here. I think I saw Tom earlier come in.
I thought I saw him for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah. So he's here somewhere.
We'll find him.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Get
Cut
some
me
pic-
off.
We'll get
Have
him.
fun, guys.
You guys want to talk to the guy that
Thank
made
you
a
so
mean
much.
old fashioned? This bartender right here.
You show me a bartender?
Yeah.
All right, bud.
He's MVP.
Just wait. This guy made the best old fashioned I had out here.
Hey.
Old fashioned.
MVP.
All right. That's it. You're cut off. No more. Sorry. Love you guys.
Love you. He said love you guys.
Hey, Chad Cave, if I got free guacamole and grasshoppers, I would eat that.
So we got a little glimpse into the Hero House. What do you guys think?
You know,
That's how I feel.
I think like in 2 hours that place is going to be jumping.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, next year.
Where does that door lead to? The cosplay room.
Let me tell you, you're lucky I'm not there with Anthony because like we get into trouble.
I
That
would
is
actually feel better if you
sure.
were there. So you could be with
Huh?
Anthony. He has Greg Horn supposed to be watching him, and Greg Horn's nowhere to be seen.
He's passed out.
Dude,
Yeah.
that place is so cool.
Yeah. All right, that's it for us.
I feel
On
like
that-
if we went to SDCC, we'd be outside being like at the taco
By the
truck.
taco truck.
Hey, hey, so did they make the announcement of Trish Forsner yet?
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
haven't. Hold on. Let
we
me
should have
see.
known by now, right? It was Eisner, right? Eisner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So would it be
Eisner.
on Twitter?
San Diego Comic Con, Eisner.
We're all just Googling.
Sorry, guys, we're all looking down at the same time. Deal with it. So Trish Forster is a huge friend of the channel. She is obviously the co-creator of
Oh.
Stray Dogs.
It was 25 minutes ago. They updated it.
Who won?
Hang on, I'm just loading.
Mine's showing 2021.
Mine's showing 2022. Eisner Awards announced at San Diego Comic-Con at the Hilton Bayfront.
Best humor, Not All Robots. Best U.S. edition, Love Sickness. Best U.S. edition of an international material, The Shadow of a Man. Best publication for teens, The Legend of Auntie Poe. Best publication for kids, Salt Magic. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Best cover artist went to Jen Bartel. She beat out David Mack, Alex Ross, and Yoshi Yoshitani. Best writer and artist went to Barry Windsor Smith for Monsters. Best writer, James Tynion. No shock there. Best lettering, Barry Windsor. Digital comic went to Snow Angels. Which category was she, Jen?
I forget.
I don't see anything that says Stray Dogs. Wasn't it like the limited series?
So it was lettering, digital comic.
Here, I'll just text her.
Best short. Best single one shot. Oh, they're actually still going on. Like they haven't updated.
Right, Texter, did you win?
I just did.
What?
I just text Trish if she won.
Yeah, because they haven't gone yet. Because their categories like 4 down. They still haven't done. So it was Eisner Award nominations for Best Limited Series. They still haven't gone on yet because it says Beta Ray Bill, The Good Asian, Hocus Pocus, Many Deaths, Stray Dogs, and Supergirl. It hasn't gone yet. So
they should show that on like YouTube, man.
They should.
Are they showing it?
No, I don't think so.
Did you check?
Gosh darn it. So they're updating consistently. They've gone through a couple categories, but they're still 1, 2, 3. There are 3 more. There are 3 more categories before he gets to them. Do we want to wait?
They showed it last year.
I don't see it.
Comixology showed it last year.
If you look at Bleeding Cool, they're doing it in the category like as they're going on. So they're 3 away.
You want to wait? I can grab another drink.
They're 3 away.
I'm still finishing mine. So
are you on your? I'm on my. This I already had 3.
I'm cut off.
Joe's cut off. Guys in the chat, do you want us to stay live until we know whether or not Trish Forstner won? Let us know, yay or nay. And we'll just kind of chill until we know.
Because Trish should let us know when she knows.
I just text her and she hasn't responded yet, but she's pretty good about responding.
FaceTime her.
Oh, come on, from the awards?
She would kill me if it went off during the awards. She'd be like, really, Laura? Really?
You don't win because your phone went off. You were going to win, but since your phone went off, you're not going to win.
They can't do that.
No, they can't do that. Shout out to Cover Price and Bird City Comics. If I forget to do this at the end, Cover Price sponsors our Nearing Nerdvana show. They're badass. Check them out. Matt DeVoe's awesome. Bird City Comics is our sponsors. If any of you out there are like just jonesing for one of our Genie exclusives, we had sold out and we sent 22 of them to CGC. We know that the first batch of 10 all came back as 9/8.
Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, still chilling said stay.
I made a TikTok telling everybody to buy that 8 billion genies, right? You can go to my IG back in April. I told everybody to buy it.
Pissed. They're like, how are you guys sold out? I'm like, dude, it's been on our site for months, man. Like
I should have bought 10 copies. I only bought 2, but I should have bought 10. I knew it. It was just something about that book, man.
It was timeless. It was something that hit all. First of all, you had nostalgia. That's super popular right now. Secondly, the way it was done was perfect because you have this Genie character and you have Mario Brothers, and it's like this fantasy that kind of collided. And then Trish Forstner took the Genie and personalized it to look like Mario, which made it even cooler. But yeah, so.
Okay, where are we at? Where are we at, Jen?
We're still 1, 2.
I do need a distraction.
We're still at 3 away. because they
3
haven't
away. What
unfolded.
are they giving speeches or what?
Probably because the person who just won was Best Digital Comic, Snow Angels by Jeff Lemire and Jock from Comicsology Originals. So I'm
All
sure.
right, let's discuss this since we have some time to kill. Did any of you guys happen to see my Instagram this week?
Oh,
with your jacked up books?
So I very rarely, I don't like using Instagram to be like negative. I think that there's enough of that out there. So I try to use my Instagram only to be like positive or uplifting. But I was so pissed. Anthony's in San Diego. You know, I'm handling the office. I'm at the warehouse. We get a shipment. I'm like, oh, Amazon. What did he order from Amazon? Right? I'm like, that's weird. These huge Amazon boxes arrive. And I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't sign for them. They just got dropped off. And I'm like, all right, Amazon's here. Awesome. You know, maybe he got more office supplies. I open these Amazon boxes that are beat to shit. Some of the side seams are breaking open. They're taped around the bottom. And on the top of them is a cutout of another cardboard box, which I'm assuming was the original box from Diamond, and taped on top. I open them up and there are Stray Dogs, Dog Days 2's trade paperbacks in these Amazon boxes. And I'm like, you got to be shitting me right now. It bothered me so much. I call Aunt. I'm like, babe, we got our trade paperbacks in. He's like, how do they look? And I send him pictures. He's like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm like, no, this is how they were shipped. And most of them are beat to hell. Most of them. We might be able to have enough to cover orders, but we're held to a certain standard. So we can't send out stuff that doesn't hit that standard. But it's like they send us this shit and it's like, what are you guys thinking? There's no padding. There's no dividers. These boxes weren't meant for the weight because trade paperbacks are heavy and they collapsed upon each other. I was so mad. So I post this Instagram thing and I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is a good idea, if this is bad karma. And I get like bing, 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 all these retailers saying that they get the same shit every week. Diamond, I kid you not, will send you books in like a box. Like let's say the box is this big. That's a pretty big box. There'll be 10 comic books in there, no padding. They'll just slide around and bang the sides until they get to your house. And so by the time you open them or you're wherever you're at, it's like they're destroyed. There's no quality control. None. Sorry. That's
You know, it's ridiculous because you're a customer, you know? Yeah, you're a retailer, but you're also a customer as well. And like you pay money for a service. So you're paying for shipping and handling, right? So like they're in breach if you're getting that type of shit.
Right? Hi.
All right. Sorry. Okay, so I'm pulling people outside now. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Laura, this guy right here, he gets me.
I get him.
Okay,
we might be settling tonight. All right, guys. So, all right, right here, my boyfriend, my new boyfriend. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's replaced, but you might be replaced. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to burn any bridges early.
Right.
I'm Joseph, but Anthony's my new best friend. Guys, we got some amazing things up in this
new best friend.
So this is Nearing Nerdvana.
Okay.
This is Joe Redwood, the best comic book presser, CPR for comics.
Hey, I need to be hitting you up, brother. I'm a seller on Whatnot. Webster's Vault. If anybody ever wants to check us out, you know what I'm saying.
You got the comic aficionado right there.
Ooh. I need to get some knowledge dropped on me by everybody in here. You know
and
what I'm
of
saying.
course, Mrs. Bird City.
Mrs. Bird City. Don't hate me, please. All right. I don't want my bridges to be burned early, but you know, new bestie.
He's coming for Thanksgiving.
I'm coming for Thanksgiving. You know, I'm gonna have my own room. We're gonna throw me in a little cot. You know.
So she didn't hear us because we were muted. Laura, he saw the Instagram photo that you posted today, and it was not approved.
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
Not approved.
It wasn't that bad. I'm in this outfit.
I showed it to James at Hive. I go, look what she posted, not approved. And he goes, is she single?
I posted a picture before the show. I'm like,
Laura, I'm so conservative. I wore 2 shirts with buttons all the way to the top. Come on.
He's fighting off all these women here, and he's like, I am spoken for. Do not touch me. And
I showed him my Laura tattoo and everything.
And I was like, yeah, he's spoken for right here, baby. And I pointed straight to my face and I said, this man is 100% spoken for. So
give them your What Night plugs. They got how many live viewers you guys at right now?
We're over 50.
Over 50. Wow. Let's go.
Give them the What Not plug.
Well, guys, we're out here at San Diego Comic-Con. You guys know Bird City. You guys know Anthony. I'm a Whatnot seller. My name's Webster's Vault on the app. Make sure you check me out. We go ham. We go high energy all show, baby. And we're high energy tonight. And we're going to bring the fire to you guys at all times. And I appreciate you guys having me out here with my bestie right here. Hopefully Mrs. Bird City doesn't hate me. I'm so sorry if you hate me. But, I mean, I promise I'm a good guy. I mean, if Anthony likes me, I have to be, somewhat of a good guy, right?
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That was convincing, by the way. Very convincing.
We like it. All right, so I'm going to hang out for a few. What else are you guys talking about tonight?
Oh, we're covering how
doing
Diamond ship. What?
Diamond fucked up my shipment. That's what they're talking about.
Way.
All right, hit us with the heat.
So Diamond, guys, if you didn't see my Instagram already, shipped our stuff in Amazon boxes, reused Amazon boxes. So we're discussing right now. And the
Tell
chat's
Laura.
going to be
Tell
for
Laura.
this. I've been worried about you hooking up with girls all night. So plot
Baby,
twist.
you know me.
You got to worry only about. This is the only face you need to be worrying about.
That's
all
what
right?
I'm saying.
I smile big, but I can be dangerous.
Oh my gosh. And hooked up today, getting me Trisha Sig. Look it. I came through.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Hopefully, is Trish watching?
No, we're waiting to hear if she won the Eisner Awards. I just texted her though, so we'll find out soon.
Hey, quick side story. I had somebody hit the floor and they're like, "Oh, you did this book, the It book, with Trish," and I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I want to get her signed." I go, "Leave it with me. I'll get it signed." Trish comes to the booth and I'm like, "Will you sign my books that are for my stand just so I can have them for the people?" And she's like, "Yeah." So I slid his in the stack so she didn't charge me for it. And when he came back, I was like, "I got it." He's like, "How much are you?" I'm like, free.com, freezy.
That's a chef's kiss right there. That is a
Don't
chef's
tell,
kiss
don't,
right
don't
there,
tell
guys.
Trish. Trish, don't rewatch.
I won't. Well, unless she watches
re-
this, then she'll know. All right,
Yeah,
have
Trish, we love
fun,
you.
guys.
Hey, have fun, guys. Appreciate it.
Are you kicking me off? All right, man. I'll be in there a minute.
Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Hey, I love this man, and I love you guys already. Hey, let's sing to the moon and back, baby.
Hey.
Let's go.
All right. It's nice and chill now. I'm here.
Wow, have I been worrying about the wrong thing?
Laura, this
Yes.
drink, the one I've been showing you, it's at the same level. I've not taken a sip. I've just been carrying it.
So everybody around you drunk, but you're not?
Baby,
That's
they are
smart.
turned up here. It is.
That is smart.
I keep going like this. Oh, yeah. Nothing. It's the same level.
Super smart.
I can't drink without Laura because then I don't feel safe. People take advantage.
Oh my
I'm looking
gosh.
good out here.
Joe, do we believe him or
All
is
right,
he full of shit?
No, I
We're
believe
talking
it.
about.
You're breaking up all crazy.
Okay. What about Diamond? Talk Diamond.
So anyway, we were talking about Diamond, just about how what Joe was saying when you hopped in was how we are customers and there should be a certain standard that the customer should accept too. But beyond that, Joe, there's a paper shortage right now. And so we're not able to do, for example, Image will not allow retailers to do anything past number ones because of the paper shortage. If they're so concerned about paper, why don't they take the minimal amount of effort to make sure that the stuff that's getting shipped to us doesn't have to be reprinted, isn't completely damaged, and they have to offer credits? Why? I don't understand the reasoning.
Well, they're saying there's a paper shortage. How do we validate that? Just because they say that?
That was back when toilet paper was in demand. I don't think there's a paper shortage anymore.
No.
Right?
It's just like inflation. Like a lot of these companies, like bags and boards that sell bags and boards, they've already got the inventory on hand, right? So the cost is not affecting them right now because they've got a warehouse full of inventory. So why are they raising the fucking prices?
It's a great
You
question.
see what I'm saying? You're raising the prices on something that you're not going to purchase until 5 or 6 months later, right? You've got 6 months full of inventory. that you've already paid for, and that cost was already locked in. And so now costs have gone up, but you haven't had to purchase anything at that elevated cost, but yet you're raising your prices on your Mylars and your backboards. I mean, it's bullshit.
Hey, let me drop a thought in there, because I'm going to piggyback on what he's saying. Do you think that obviously there was some shortages of something? We're going through something as a country, and now they've seemed to have caught back up. Do you think they're now holding on to these things and still claiming shortage so that they can stay ahead?
Absolutely. It's the American way, man. We've done it since the dawn of time.
Yeah, again, I don't like posting negative stuff to social media. I was hesitant, but I was just so infuriated yesterday that I was hoping that if enough people shared out that post, if enough retailers came forward and said, yeah, this is an issue, even LCSs are receiving stuff and people aren't buying it because they're looking at their copies. They're like, this is a 9.2 or better. 9.2, you know? And if that's the case, something has to change. And then Mel was saying some retailer came on Drunken Chat like 10 years ago saying this is an issue. But at what point does Diamond, because you can't get a hold of them for the record, it's like impossible. So at what point does Diamond go, okay, yeah, there's an issue here. We need to hire somebody from the outside. We need to change something to make sure that we're packaging. When we sell or send our wholesalers out, it's a cardboard box and there's padding all around it. Then we put another cardboard box inside of it with a divider. We seal the box, put padding on the top, and styrofoam corners into each of our 4 corners. So the inner box is essentially like held inside of the outer box. That way, if the outer box gets crushed, because I mean, again, mail handlers are crazy, but if it happens, it happens. But then the inner box is still secure. I'm talking flimsy reused boxes with nothing. Like, that just seems to me like blatant neglect.
I know that Britt mentioned if they are a major distributor that they shouldn't be secondhand using other corporations' boxes.
So somebody messaged me. They're like, well, Laura, what if UPS had to repackage it because the box was crushed? And I said, well, if the box was crushed, that means it wasn't packaged right originally. That means that whatever they did to begin with didn't hold up and got crushed to the point where UPS had to go, well, shit, find me a fucking Amazon box so I can repackage this. Either way, it's bad. Either way, something is being missed there, and it's causing this ripple effect across the community. Retailers are hurting because we're getting damaged goods. You know, the publisher is frustrated. The artist, in this case was Trish Forstner and Tony Fleece, are frustrated because now their books are coming in damaged. It has this huge effect, and it can be so easily avoided. Add some freaking bubble wrap. Right?
Or sturdier cardboard.
Right, because some boxes are made to withhold the weight, especially if they're stacked on top of other boxes. But some, hey guys, quick shout out to the Pressable Defects. They are in the house. Hey, whatever happened to the Pressable Defects having Nearing Nerdvana on their channel?
Yeah, we lost super bad because I was exhausted.
I don't think we lost. We won that game, didn't we?
Hey, where are we at on the Eisner Awards?
I'm still waiting for an update. I'm trying other channels to see if I can find answers because they don't hold that live. They should definitely have a YouTube or an Instagram or a Twitter.
Wait, what did Karen ask earlier? Somebody saying Karen asked a question about Nintendo.
Say what? Oh, if you had the rights to the pose. But I think it's that whole thing where if you change an image over whatever percentage, like
exactly. There has to be enough of a difference between, like, you can't take.
If you sort of like screenshotted and then just change the color to blue,
that would be bad.
Not enough. Because nothing would have been changed but the color. But you guys changed the character. It's just the pose that remained the same.
Right. So it's kind of complicated. And honestly, that's up to the publisher to decide. We've had several concepts rejected by the publisher due to licensing rights. So we submit the concept. The publisher will say yes or no. So usually with our artists, we don't move forward to the final art until the concept's approved, because otherwise it's just a waste of time. But yes, it has to be changed to a certain amount. If the publisher held the distributor, i.e. Diamond, at fault for shipping damage, I know. And that's frustrating too, because we reach out to the publishers and there's not a lot they can do. So we're kind of stuck in like this limbo. Hasn't updated yet. Nearing Nirvana, moving into drunken chat territory. We've been on for 3 hours.
I know. This is actually our longest show, I think.
Ever.
So it says that the best writer goes to James Tinian.
Yeah, we already got that one.
Oh, damn it. I mean, dang it.
We're past kids watching, I think. I think we're past that.
What the
Man, this sucks, man. I want to see if she won.
I know.
Sucks.
We're gonna see.
She hasn't responded to my text, which is unusual. Usually it's like
she's probably like
nervous as hell.
She says, "Fuck off."
I told her, Joe, I'm like, no matter what, you are always an Eisner Award nominee, which is huge, right?
And how many books came out that didn't get nominated at all?
Well, the way I look at it is that it was a game changer, because like, how many books do you see with freaking dogs now? Right? Like it was so unique. And for its time, like, you had people buying books with dogs in it, man.
But it wasn't like your lovey-dovey, here's a puppy, let's talk about dogs.
If I'd have told you 10 years ago, like, in 10 years, you're going to be buying books with dogs in it, you'd be like, get the hell out of here. You know?
All right, pressable defects. We'll believe it when we see it. I believe that we won when we went up against them, for the record. If my memory serves me correctly, we won a lot. Yeah, we did. We won.
I was so tired.
Yeah. I got to go, guys.
Oh, no.
Joe, you're crapping out on us before we know the winner. All right.
No, well, hurry up, Jen. What do we got?
The Bill Finger Award for Comic Book Excellence Humanitarian Award goes to Don Rico. Oh, Don Rico's widow accepted.
Oh.
Oh, Bill Finger's granddaughter is there.
Who?
No, Joe, you're fine. He's been on for 3 hours.
Man, have you ever seen that documentary on Bill Finger?
That is like heartbreaking.
Wait, why?
Is like the most epic. Well, he's the original creator of Batman.
Yeah.
And for years, Bob
got
Kane,
stolen from him, right?
Right. Bob Kane like took credit for creating Batman, but Bill Finger was ultimately proven that he created everything about Batman, the Joker, the Riddler, everything, Robin, everything.
Dying alone, and his apartment was going to get evicted. So like it was like the worst possible scenario. Like
the craziest thing, Jen, if you in that documentary, so this guy was in pursuit of the truth, right? He was writing a book and he wanted to find out, because there was always rumors that Bill Finger was the original creator. So he wanted to find out for himself. So he went down this rabbit hole, and come to find out, Bill Finger had died in an unmarked grave where they put homeless people. It was just a tragedy in itself, right? He should have made a ton of money, but the son died, so he's trying to find an heir to the Batman,
You need an heir in order to do anything. Like,
right?
You can't just be a guy who's being a good Samaritan. You need to have an actual heir to like speak on the behalf of.
So the son died. The son died of AIDS, right? He was homosexual, and he died of AIDS, and so he thought that was it. But he had a wife in the beginning, and so he had a daughter, and he tracked down the daughter and said, hey, your grandfather created Batman, and had to convince her to fight for her rights to Batman, her family's legacy. So you know, they DC tried to buy her off, send her a couple of red carpets, and little did they know, one of her best friends was a copyright lawyer.
No shit.
And it was almost like, Jen, I got the feeling that DC was like so prepared. Like, if ever there is an instance where an heir of Bill Finger ever comes forward, this is what we do. Because they had a playbook, you know, of exactly how to, and they tried to buy her off and signed a non-disclosure and just make her go away. But her friend said, well, no, that's not how it's going to work. And so for an undisclosed amount of millions, you know, Bill Finger is now credited after Justice League, what is it, Dawn of Justice?
Yeah, you see
He is
Bob Kane and
Bob Kane and Bill Finger are now credited with creating Batman. So anytime you see a Batman movie, show, cartoon, whatever, Bill Finger is now credited as co-creator.
Where can you watch this?
I watched it on Hulu when I first saw it.
Hulu. It's on Amazon Prime and I think Hulu also. It is phenomenal. It just blew me away. And the guy that did all this research, that's all he wanted. He didn't want any money or anything like that. And he just wanted to see Bill Finger's name, you know, on the movie screen. That's all he wanted. And
it's called Batman and Bill from 2017.
Batman and Bill.
It's a documentary. It's on Hulu subscribed. I'm trying to find other places, but go ahead.
No, but it was amazing because the journalist, his family was in it. They were vested in it. So you saw his little girl grow up, had been like 3 or 4 years. And so the little girl comes home from school and it hit Twitter like boom. And he goes, I want you to read this. And so the daughter starts reading it. She goes, oh my God, he got credit. You did it, Dad. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
I want to watch it. I'm down.
It looks like it's available. It's called the Hero Movie Podcast on YouTube, episode 157, Batman and Bill, because it's an hour and 20 minutes, which is how long the documentary was. So it might be a free way of watching it.
All right, Joe, if you have to go, we'll let you go.
Where are we at, Jen? Check again.
So it should be the one before, because I found a guy on Twitter who's actually there. It's called SDCC is here, and Englishman is in San Diego. And he's like live streaming it. So the last time he tweeted was 6 minutes ago, and it was best publication design. So it should be any moment now.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm cool with hanging in, Jen, if you are.
I finished.
Well, now if there's one more, I gotta wait.
Are you sure, Joe, you're not busy?
Oh my God.
Anthony's mad at me for texting a picture on Instagram. He's messaging me right now. He's like, that wasn't approved. It's not even that bad.
Wait, what did you do?
I posted a picture on Instagram before we went live.
Under Bird City?
No, under Mrs. Bird City, and he's mad at me about it. It's not bad at all. I don't think it's bad.
What are you talking about? Like that pose?
I don't know. I was just like making like a I'm a boss face because like I had done my first launch ever for that Ivan Tao thing, and it's hard. There's like we have to do all these different things and make sure the website's all right.
Oh, that picture.
Why are you smiling? Is that bad? Jen!
It's not bad.
That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I'm wearing what I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
Jen.
What?
It kind of looks like you're wearing a bathing suit.
It does look like a bathing suit.
Wait, does it really? Shit.
It does.
I'm not wearing a bathing suit.
Hey, that was funny. Anthony goes, not approved. Not approved.
And I was like, what is he talking about? Then I got all these texts. He's like, that Instagram post wasn't approved. I kind of do think I'm wearing a bathing suit now that I'm looking at it from that angle. Like
he's like, I didn't buy her that. What's going on here?
From like the 40s. Well, oh well. It's done. I'm leaving it up. He's mad. Right? Thank you, Lucas.
What?
I can post a picture if I want to. And again, it's not like I'm wearing anything crazy. It's a little provocative, really. That's from a girl. Jen, should I
Look,
take it down?
everyone has their own levels of comfort, right? Like it doesn't. Everyone's on their own spectrum. So I think for maybe some people's spectrum who are maybe a little like, it.
So in an homage to that that selfie, we're all going to do a selfie like Laura and post it to IG.
Say swear. Jen, you have to do it.
No.
All I did, I set my phone up like right here, and then I just like smiled.
I don't think I've shown
Cleavage.
No, I'm. Everyone has their own thing, and it's
Thank you,
it's
Karen.
whatever. It's whatever. It's okay. Like it's fine. It's fine.
Jen, what did Florence Pugh do over the last week? She showed nipples, and men went psycho.
She did because it's unfair that guys can just be all like free and girls have to be all confined. And it was cool that she did that. I was very proud of Florence Pugh. And look, everybody again has their own thing, like it's fine.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah, it's fine.
She looked amazing, I thought. And she said she wasn't nervous about wearing it. Joe, do you know how to do a share screen? I want to show you guys one. Can I do this? Will we get kicked off?
No, it was in a public magazine. It wasn't like.
Do you know what we're talking about, Joe?
It wasn't XXX or Playboy or anything. It was in a normal Vanity Fair, right? Vanity Fair.
What would I look it up? No, like Florence Pugh nipples? If I search that,
no, I do Florence Pugh Vanity Fair because that was the event that she was at that she did it, and her response was freaking like.
Guys, before I share my screen, if you have kids around, just get them out of the room if you're weird about nipples because this shows
like.
Yeah, you do.
Mama.
It's you don't see like bare naked.
Okay, I'm putting it up on my weird Tony Stark screen, so it's not going to be like huge. But this is the dress that she wore that caused like an uproar with people. They were just so upset and they insulted her so much.
Yeah, I'm really mad. I am furious.
I mean, it's interesting though to think about.
I can't contain myself. I'm so mad.
What is this? Love Island's Coco speaks out at male stars off screen. We don't care about that. Go away. Anyway, I think she looks beautiful. I think she looks strong. She looks confident. But she did put a post out saying that I lived in my body for a long time. I'm fully aware of my breast size and I'm not scared of it. So many of you wanted to aggressively let me know how disappointed you were in my tiny tits.
Yeah, what the F was that?
I don't know.
Really?
Oh, do you see her in that new?
Somebody had the audacity to like body shame her?
Yeah.
Oh, she got trolled, man. They trashed her.
Dude, let people be who they want to be. Who gives a shit?
I don't know.
Fucking
Nipples
losers.
are weird on girls. Like you see nipples on guys all the time and it's like not a big deal, but why are nipples so weird? Americans are very hung up on nudity. Yeah. It's the nip slip from Seinfeld. The audacity. I know. I don't like the dress. Really? I think it's pretty. You can't really see the full gown here. Let me see if there's another image. There's another image. But I mean, I love Florence Pugh. You know this since I was a fan of her on Little Women. But she had to have known what she was getting into, right?
Right. Do you think that's fake, that people were body shaming her? What if nobody really did that?
I think
and they created that just so that people would would feel bad for her and that she would trend?
No.
Because that's what I would do.
No way. But have you guys seen the Don't Worry Darling trailer that dropped a little bit ago?
No.
It looks cool. I wish we could play trailers here, but we can't because we'll get taken down. Google.
Oh, it's a thong in the back. Did you know that?
No, I didn't see that.
She's wearing a thong right here.
I can't really see.
You can barely tell, but there's the dark outline.
You can see that. Yeah, I'm so upset.
Can't really see.
I'm
if you Google,
furious.
if you Google "Don't Worry, Darling," it's a psychological thriller / horror, and it looks super interesting. Wait,
Okay, did Trish win? Did Trish win?
Okay, hey, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to that one.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up random things that I thought about throughout the week.
But Don't Worry, Darling looks like an interesting movie that I definitely might check out.
Don't Worry, Darling.
6 Minutes, Afraid. Oh no! This
What?
guy who I was following, which is
Did she lose?
SDCC, is here, an Englishman in San Diego, who's live tweeting from the awards ceremony. Just tweeted, "I'm afraid that I'm going to have to cut my Eisner Awards live short tweet." He has to duck out because of a wristband clusterfuck. So now I don't get it anymore. My updates.
And I'm texting her directly and she's not responding. Should I call her?
Yes, call her.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I? No, I feel bad. What if it like rings and it's like in the middle of somebody?
Well, you don't think she put it on mute? You think she put it on mute?
Bleeding Cool hasn't updated in quite a while.
Yeah, I wonder what happened because this guy got. I wonder if they're like, hang on, people are finding out who won. Let's just let's just shut this down to lock it under control. And we're like, we're just trying to find out who won, if Trish won or not.
Man, I don't know.
Call her.
Should I call her?
I would just text her one more time, like alive. Did you win?
I'll do like Trish ? Question mark, exclamation point. Don't call her.
Message her.
All right, so here's another topic we can discuss. Who's excited for the Black Adam movie? We just sent in our alter ego to grading, and it came back. I think we got a 6.5 on it, which isn't too shabby. Because technically that's the unofficial first appearance of Black Adam, right?
Alter ego? I think so.
Alter ego.
Yeah, alter ego.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, look, I look forward to DC turning it around and giving Marvel a run for their money. Because what?
Go ahead, continue. I want to hear your point.
There's just so many DC books and so many DC characters that haven't seen the light of day. It's all about Batman and Superman, and then now just recently Wonder Woman, right? But there's so many other characters they have in their stable, and they're just not like, let's just do Batman again. And it's like, I'm not complaining. They've done a great job with the recent one, but there's so many others. Like granted, Marvel is pushed into a corner of like, who do we have left, and like that we own Iron Man, but DC just needs to I'm excited if DC does Black Adam well. What?
So you see the difference, right, with Feige?
Yeah.
So he builds an outline and he works his way around it. Each character has a solo movie and you build. And it looked like he was headed that way. DC was headed that way, but I went into the Justice League movie saying, did I miss the solo Batman movie with Ben Affleck? Like, what the hell?
It's like that toddler who's like running all awkward, and it's like Marvel learned to crawl, stood up, walked, right? DC crawled and then started running, and it was like, what? Ooh. So Marvel, was it 10 years before we got an event? Wait, that can't be right. Is it right? It was Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Avengers. Like, they built up, they had so many years in between to build this team up before we saw the Avengers. It wasn't just one hero and then boom, here's all of them. It was like, so I'm just looking forward to DC getting the footing underneath them to actually walk and then run in a good fashion.
This comes out October 21st. Dwayne Johnson has wanted to play Black Adam for a while now. The Rock has long had a fascination with the DC Comics morally ambiguous 5,000-year-old anti-hero.
What do you think of the new temporarily known as White Adam, but not really White Adam?
I don't know.
What's
that about? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that was the spoiler in the comic, right?
White Adam.
In the new Black Adam series, for the first time in like 77
That's
years.
That's not what I meant to search. Like, what is this? This is what it came up with. Here's your White Adam.
No. in the first time,
White, and he looks like an atom.
the first time in what Black Adam.
That was good, Laura.
Let me.
Black Adam has been around for
Oh my God.
7 years, right? Since we first saw him in the Golden Age. That's a long time where it was only one character.
That was so awesome, dude.
Sorry, Jen.
Oh
you're
my
like-
God. Oh,
It's okay.
shit. That was hysterical, dude.
He's all.
Oh my God.
Eric heard. Thank you, Eric. So Eric
Oh my
knows.
God. Hey, type in White Adam again. Do that again. Oh my God.
I just went to Google and I put White Adam.
They're so like, hey,
So
there he is, the White Adam.
That's him. He'll be.
Hey, type in Black Adam.
Hold on.
So Black Adam's been around for around 7 years. This is the first time in that whole duration of a character do we get this character.
Oh, see, you get that, but you type in White Adam, you get like
It's new. It's new, right? White Adam's new.
That makes me happy. This is my White Adam.
you
no
get
matter
like
what.
Napoleon Dynamite when you type in
It
White
does look
Adam.
like Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Jen. Continue. Here we go. There you go.
So in 77 years, this is the first time this character has passed his powers on to somebody else. And like Eric Kurt said, it is I can't say that name. It's funny because in my head, like I say certain names, and I don't know if it's right, but it's Malik.
Like in This Is Us. Malik.
And it's the first time so his first appearance though is in Black Adam #1 that just came out recently, and then Black Adam #2 cover. Is it E? It's the one where it's the only version of Black Adam wearing a white suit, but it's not Black Adam, it's White Adam. It's the first time it's ever happened.
There you go. That's what we were going for the first time around, right? Joe and I have had too much to drink, I think. We're both just like in. That's funny though. Even if I was sober, that would be funny.
I wonder who that is.
Who that guy is that we're all like, look, it's White
Oh my
Adam.
God, that's White Adam.
That's White Adam, Jen, obviously. I mean, he's on Twitter. All right.
So yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon because The Rock is going to probably be Black Adam for a while. But are you guys reading the new Black Adam series?
I read Alter Ego. Does that count?
You should read the new Black Adam series.
We'll see. White Adam will become Jolt. I can
Yeah,
go to
it probably
WB
won't
and
stay that
SDCU.
name. That's not a permanent name.
What would your answer to be to this question? MCU, right?
I would probably say, that's a tough one. If you had to pick between the two,
Oh my God, MCU.
I would go MCU.
Yeah,
That's
but
just me.
MCU's biggest news will be D23.
Doesn't matter though, because you get in that panel. I mean, it's going to be electric, and just
That's true.
and just having fun with other Marvel fans, and it's going to be loud.
It's like
And-
Vegas or Laughlin. You go
Yeah,
Vegas.
no kidding, right?
Yeah.
You want to go where the electricity is going to be, like that'll be a moment. I'm sure. Like Feige's not stupid. He's going to drop a bombshell tomorrow that nobody's expecting.
Yeah.
You can believe it. He's not just going to go there, and they know what the leaks are because they put out half of them. Are you kidding? They let you know what they want to let you know.
But coming from like, I only have a certain amount of money, right? I feel like a lot of MCU stuff, you have the digger's chance of coming across in the back issue bins. But DC is so freaking cheap right now because they haven't turned it around quite yet. Like Batman, of course, everyone's talking about Batman and Robert Pattinson, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at the books and like what they're like pricing at, it's nowhere near Marvel. So like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, there's some meat on the bone with DC. You just need, fans need to see like the needle moved
Yeah.
on some of these books, like Black Adam books. If that moves the needle on some of these characters, then they'll be more inclined to invest in some of these DC books. But if the needle is stagnant and there's no movement on eBay or whatnot, like, what's going to make you invest in now? Sozamaika doing like a Harley Quinn book, that's a one-off. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if a Sozamaika is doing like a Riri Williams, or you know what I mean, on a character that is highly speccable, if that's a thing?
Is Sozamaika only DC, or can she go to Marvel?
You know, I don't know if
I don't know if
she's
she has a
locked in for anything.
Yeah. It seems like she's still kind of in the air. As badass as the MCU perception has been lately, Phage needs a win.
Feige.
No, it's Phage.
Feige.
No, Feige, Kevin Feige.
I think it's Phage. Like
No,
beige.
it's Feige.
If you took the F out and you put a B there, it would be beige.
Why don't you tell Kevin that? He probably wouldn't be too happy.
Like, dude, your name.
My last name is not Paige, Laura.
Phage. That's how you would. Okay. Anyway,
Feige.
whatever.
Wait, how do you say it? Wait, you say Phage. I see Feige. How do you say it?
Feige.
Feige.
Spell beige. The color beige.
I'm not good at speller.
BEIGE is beige.
Feige.
Man, I would have lost the spelling bee right there. Can you give me that in a definition?
Beige.
Can you put it in a sentence?
White Adam in that picture was very beige. Bright beige. All right. Anyway.
Wow, 3 hours. We are
It's a new record. It's a new record for Nearing Nerdvana.
We've never
in
been
runtime.
But Anthony's not here. It is FIG. FIG.
5G.
5G. 5G.
5G.
5G. I think you're all wrong.
5G.
Every single person in this chat is wrong. It's not pronounced like beige.
I like how we all say it differently, though.
His last name should be Money.
Feige.
That's what his last name should be.
Fine.
Money.
I stand corrected. 5G. Even though I think it's
5G or 5G?
I don't know. I think it's beige. I'm the wrong person to ask. All right. Do we have any updates as to whether or not Trish Forstner has won as the limited series?
I think you just call her.
All right.
Call her. This is bullshit.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
All right. Hold on. It's loud in these. When we went to the Eisner, it was
Start
loud.
yelling at Trish. Did you win or not?
Oh, I feel so guilty. Okay. Look, I'm actually calling. I don't want to show you her number.
I saw it.
No, you didn't. It just says calling mobile, but it's not ringing.
Calling mobile.
What if they block people? There's like a blocker for phones.
My desk. I will return your call as soon as I get the message.
Straight to voicemail.
What was she saying?
She said, "Hi, this is Trish Forstner. I'm unable to come to the phone right now. Leave a message and blah, blah, blah."
I'm not able to come to the phone right now because I'm receiving awards.
Oh, man, I hope she wins. I mean, Stray Dogs was something that it created its own genre. And that to me is, although somebody in the chat was talking about Noctera, that's another book that I think could really, really have potential. And it's just been so underlooked. Have you read it? What? Come at me, Joe. What?
What happened?
Hey.
Live.
I guess we're live. What's
All right,
going on,
guys. All right, so say your what's up so they know who I'm
Hey,
with.
what's up, man? I'm Jeff, Golden HQ on IG. Comic
wait.
Tom 101 as well on YouTube.
Laura, you wanted to meet Tom. Sorry, this is my wife, Tom. She's live.
Hi, Laura. Oh, it's so nice.
Hi.
We're here. Why aren't you here, though?
She's at home holding it down.
Oh, what are you
Holding it
doing?
down? Oh, my God. Amazing. Well,
What's up, Tom?
really nice to meet you, Laura.
Nice to meet you, too. You guys
Okay,
have fun for me.
Can I go look at that water? I'm behaving. My button's all the way to the top, so it's not too sexy.
Was that say liquid death?
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing the best to be unattractive. Okay.
It's bubbly water. So Golden Age
Definitely
Brewer.
looking at this. I'm here in person.
Cosine.
All right, he's letting that lower beard hair go too far down.
I didn't trim it at all.
So it's, he
Hey.
didn't trim it. It's almost attached to the chest hair.
Yep.
Hey,
Only
tell
2
Golden
squirts of
Age.
cologne.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
tell
feels more
Guru-
like 5 or 6. Much.
Hey,
Oh my
hey,
God.
hey, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Anthony, tell Guru if he wants me to press those 181s for him.
Wait, say it again.
Press
Tell-
the 181.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll fix
You
them.
want to press all the 181s that
Let me
you had?
tell you, I am so emotionally damaged by that video. I have not looked at those books since. They are literally sitting in a box. 21 whole
Send them to
21.
me.
And I'm like,
Send them to me.
Professor, well, we'll holler at you, Red. I'll get him. I'll talk to him.
all
McLean,
right.
Let me.
smack Brian. Pull his ponytail. Pull his ponytail.
I'm not gonna pull McLean.
What? Why would you pull his ponytail? That's weird.
Don't fucking do that.
It's not a
That's
ponytail.
weird,
it's a camera.
man. Don't do that. What are you, Brian? What is that?
It's a cigarette.
A
It's
cigarette?
legal. Make me feel bad. It's legal. All right, listen, lady. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, look at water. I told you, water.
It's seltzer water. It's like bubbly water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stop making me look like the nerd in front of all the guys.
Sorry. Joe made me call. I didn't want to.
What?
Dude,
What?
Joe was like, Laura, call him. Call him. I'm like, Joe, no, he's partying. He's like, Laura, do it. And I'm like,
Bro,
all right.
hey, bro. I don't break the man law, bro.
I'm shaking hands. I'm kissing babies. I'm networking. But it's crazy who's here, right?
Yeah, who else is inside? Any artists?
Tyler Kirkham's inside. Aaron Bartling's inside. Marat Michaels was here. Greg Horn already left. You guys just saw Tom and them.
So
All right.
Golden Age Guru is the first person that I was loading in another vendor at a con, and I looked up and I saw him, and I was like, oh, "It's the Golden Age Guru," and he heard me, and he's like, "Hi," and I was like, and I got super weird.
She got Anthony, do we know if Trish won?
She's supposed to text it out. She said she will let everybody know if she won, and you won't hear from her if she didn't, but I don't know what time it's over.
Oh, I haven't heard from her though.
She said either way, she's going to, never mind.
What? No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Either way, she's going to be the beautiful person that she is every day.
Good
Ting.
answer.
All right. Can I go back to talking to folks? I got my water, Laura. See? Water.
I got to go too.
All right. Bye, Aunt.
I'll see you,
Bye.
ladies. I love you guys.
Call me when you're off the stream, okay, baby?
Okay.
I
Bye,
love you.
guys.
I love you too.
Good night, ladies. I appreciate you.
Joe, thank you for hanging in here for almost 4 hours.
Absolutely. Anytime, Laura. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Jen. Then there were 2. So we got 50 people in here right now.
Still?
It's way past everybody's bedtime. Yes. So what's the deal here? Are we gonna wait?
I mean, I would like to know if Trish won or not. That would be nice. I keep checking different people who are posting stuff from the Eisners, and it's not what I thought it was going to be. More like, are they just, do they take a break? Do they just, let's have some food for a little bit and just chill for a second?
Let's take a break. Let's just go ahead and do a recap. Nerd news. We talked about Dungeons and Dragons. Now that we've already kind of covered it a little bit, we can talk a little bit more about, like, if any of you out there have participated in this, if you think this will be a cool way to make this pop culture thing. Well, no, make this game that isn't pop culture, right? Is that what I'm thinking?
Well, so I still want to play. I'm thinking we'll all play by the end of the year. Can you play D&D remotely?
I mean, I would assume so, but I kind of feel like if you're going to play it true to its form, you need to be in person, don't you think?
But is it possible that we could all play, like, I'm in Chicago, Shikik is in Wisconsin, Haley's also Chicago, you and Lucy are at the West Coast. Is there a way for all of us to play at one time from where we are? Or do you have to be all present, like at a Comic-Con or something?
Yes, you can play remotely, Discord and or Roll20. So, I mean, it's an option. Although, again, I feel like we should all kind of be together. I feel like it creates Not sure if you guys covered this, but at the Berserker panel today, they not only announced the movie, but 2 animes by Production IG and a novel written by a major author that Keanu wanted. That's cool.
So you're saying that Maris Comics and Collectibles, you're saying that Berserker #1 should just be disappeared soon because, right? When things are optioned, people just start like...
I don't know. If there's a Nirvana group you guys want to play, Lucas, you should hop in. We need you to tell us about some of the stock markets.
Well, pretty soon they should be doing drunken... Like, we're going so late. We might be going into their time.
Oh, is that bad form on our part?
I think we already went past the top 10.
Ooh. No, Brian was a thing.
I would think they would... come on. You don't think they would do top 10?
How many more drinks can Laura play? Or you can play Diablo. Ooh. I could probably go one more without like slurring.
I'm at 5 and I don't have any more because I drank one today because I had a 6-pack. So
back to Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I was talking to Anthony. I was like, dude, what was the top selling book at our stand? And it was our Ivan Tao, Miles Morales, and Moon Girl.
I bought one of those. I think I missed out on the Virgin, so I bought the trade dress.
The Virgin sold so fast. Like, it was just like gone. Even though in this case, usually I'm really big about Virgins, but in this case, I thought that the trade dress was equally good. It was just such a good piece. But I am curious to see what happens with this character. I like the idea of them diversifying. Having said that, actually, no, I probably shouldn't say what I'm thinking. Did you know they're changing? Well, go ahead.
I still want that girl from, oh man, hang on. Her name is, go ahead, say what you're going to say.
They're changing the rides at Disneyland for Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
So my daughter was talking to me about this. She's like, Mom, they're changing the ride from, it was a Disney movie that I've never freaking seen. The Critters. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's that rabbit that's constantly running. Have you ever been on the long ride at Disneyland?
I've never been to Disneyland.
Something of the South. What? What did you say?
When I was living in Florida for 12 years, when I went to finally move back to Chicago, the company I worked for paid for me to go to either pick Disney or Universal. And Disney was still under development for that Star Wars land. So I was like, I'm going to have to pick Universal. So into Universal instead, and I went to Harry Potter World, and I did, was it 17 or 20 something rides in a day? And then I had to fly back to Miami. But I've never been to Disney.
Song of the South. That's what I'm thinking. Song of the South. Which, by the way, you can't, like, if you can find a VHS of that somewhere in a garage sale or something, it's worth like a lot of money.
Eh?
You didn't know that? I've never seen it, but apparently it's rather racist. But I've never seen it, so I can't really say one way or another. The Blair Rabbit, yeah. So they're changing that ride to Princess and the Frog, which, by the way, happens to be like one of my favorite Disney movies. So my daughter was asking me, and she was like, Mom, do you like that they're changing this? And I'm like, I do like it because of the fact that they're changing it to something that I think actually fits the ride better. I think it'll be really cool to see Princess and the Frog going through the bayou. What upsets me after a while, and I'm sure people out there will agree or disagree, whatever, is I don't like it being changed just to erase history. Like that part of me, but with Disney, I guess it's different because it's kids or whatever. But some of that stuff needs to stay around just so that people realize how far we've come. You know what I mean? What do you think?
I think the occasional update, because didn't they change the Tower of Terror that drops to the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, it used to be like a haunted house type feel, or it was like not haunted house. It was more like Twilight, the Twilight Zone. So you get on, and there's like a little girl, and she died with her parents, and people had an issue with that too, actually. But I don't know. It's kind of a weird. It's a weird subject. What are you looking up?
I'm looking up this actress that I thought would be really. Remember, I think it was a while ago. That would be a good Moon Girl. Melody Hurd.
Melody Hurd. Yeah, I've never actually seen Song of the South, and I wanted to watch it. It was called Splash Mountain because the movie Splash was coming out in theaters. Really?
Oh, is that why? I remember Splash
I don't know.
with Tom Hanks and
What was the name? Melody what? Heard?
it's Melody Hurd. She was in Fatherhood is where I saw her. And from that horror movie to working with Kevin Hart, I was like, she could do a great Moon Girl and be like, she's young enough where she could grow into the role. Like when we see Moon Girl in the comics, she's younger, she grows in. We're not seeing a teenager, we're seeing like a younger person. So I thought she just has the acting chops to do it. But I mean, with the cartoon, I guess we'll see.
All right. No need to keep a racist fiction around for historical context. I like that point of view as well. Like this is not one way or the other. I'm just interested on what your guys' thoughts are. I'm okay with rebranding that ride. If they want to honor it, they should make a Disney documentary on it and give it context.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Well, it was really cool seeing the Disney behind the scenes of what's that haunted house where it's like you see the ghosts dancing and then you see the one head and you find out that the lady who's in the head gets replaced eventually by her daughter and you're like, oh.
Wait, you mean like the lady in the ball?
Yeah.
The sphere?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like watching the documentary about some of the rides of Disney on Disney Plus was actually kind of interesting as being a person who's never been there.
Do you remember, again, this is going to be something that's probably make people some mad, some people it won't. On Pirates of the Caribbean, the woman chasing the guy around in a circle, her boobs used to jiggle.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not making this up. You guys can look it up if you want to. But she was like chasing this like pirate around her kitchen and her boobs would go up and down. Because she was kind of she was a more heavyset woman. So she had larger breasts and like they took that out too. And I was like, okay. Like I'm watching all these changes that are happening and it's interesting to watch. I'm not sure how I feel about most of it. Most of it, I'm like, okay, this is changing. It's a lot of change, but yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you guys think about that one, if you remember it? Oh, and the girl, remember they used to say, we want the redhead? Do you know what I'm talking about at all? There was this line of people that were being sold in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and there was this like hot redhead, and they took her out because it was considered sexist.
In what ride?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Come on, chat. Where are you guys? You guys don't know what I'm talking. You don't know what I'm talking about? She's standing there with a rope around her waist, and like the pirates are going, "We want the redhead."
I've never been to Disney. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it would have been in Disney World too, though.
I've never been to Disney. I've only been to Universal.
I think it's good to change it to something more modern. I agree. Actually, I think Princess and the Frog is kind of the perfect fit for that ride, to be honest. And I love that movie.
I was so excited to go to New Orleans to have beignets because I've never had one before. And then
they make them like Mickey Mouse shaped.
Beignets?
Yeah.
In Disney?
Yeah. They're Mickey Mouse shaped beignets.
I just had a beignet for the first time like recently, a couple months ago in New Orleans. And I was like, it's like Princess and the Frog.
I like the Princess and the Frog ride, but so add something else for Splash Mountain, make like a log ride. Yes, there was like people being auctioned off. No, I swear you guys, like old school Pirates of the Caribbean had like a red chick in like a corset, and the pirates were mad that she wasn't being. Okay, it's fine. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Do you think we should join the drunken chat, Jen?
Are we going to keep waiting for Trish Forstner?
Yes.
Are they going live right now?
Hold on. I'm going to message Mel. Are you cool? Have you ever been on Drunken Chat?
No, I've wanted to go on since I wanted to go back on when it was like 7 hours. And I'm like, oh, my goal is to stay on the whole entire time. But tonight, I just want to hear if Trish won or not and then pass out.
Okay, I'll tell him. Can we come on just until we find out if Trish won? I'll see what he says. He's not going to say no, though. There were Bugs Bunny cartoons, really. See, you guys do remember what I'm talking about. There was, yeah. At least no one pooped in the pirate's bed. Huh. Amber Heard reference.
Oh, haha. Yeah. took me a second to get there, even after you said that.
What do you guys think? Cafe du Monde. You went there, and so did I.
Mm-hmm. I went there, and I had the coffee that is a chicory or something, or it's some kind of special coffee you can only get there. We bought a can of it, and it's delicious. It's delicious.
Did you get it in the paper bag and stuff?
Yeah, when we were there though, because of COVID, you had the outdoor seating area, but like to sit inside, it was just blocked off. So you had to go up to this lady who didn't seem very happy, and then you had to order quickly. And I'm not fast at ordering, so I looked at Britt, and she's like, "Get this coffee," because I was like, "What?" And then we just ordered it, and then I got it, and then my family was like, "What is that?" Like, it's kind of like an elephant ear, I guess. And then they loved it.
An elephant ear? Is that what you said?
You never had? It's the same thing. So an elephant ear is just the same kind of dough, but they like spread it all ziggly zaggly at like a carnival, and they put the powdered sugar on it.
I think you're talking about Indian fried bread. Maybe that's not politically correct anymore.
No, we call
Indian
it
fried bread. Huh?
We call it elephant ear.
Oh shit! Maybe I just said something that's not allowed anymore. I thought it was
No,
Indian
it's the
fried
same.
bread.
It's the same stuff. It just the beignet, I think, is where it started, and then people are like, "Oh, I have much better. I'll just do an elephant ear."
It's ridiculously good. I remember when Anthony and I went there, that was the first thing we did. But somebody had a question here. There's an old YouTube channel about the old iteration of Disney rides. It is pretty interesting. And I guess that's kind of what the overarching thing is here. I'm curious to see how much changes and how much stays the same and how much our kids remember of any of this. Okay. Trish just messaged.
What'd she say?
She said, "Hey girl, our category isn't up yet. My stomach is in knots." I'm going to text her how much longer.
Funnel cake. My sister. Jessica said funnel cake. I call it elephant ear. She says funnel cake. It's the same thing.
I thought it was Indian fried bread. That's what
as a beignet, but just on a plate, and you scribble all this stuff.
Drunken master. Oh man, I'm so nervous for her. She's such a good person.
Do they know how many? Like that seems like a long time to be sitting there.
Who is she going up against?
Oh, hang on. I had it down. I will look it back up.
Wait, what was it? Best series?
No, it was like a
short series.
Limited series. How they worded it. And it was like Nightwing. Shoot, where did it go?
Elephant ears are palm ears. I don't know what this means. You guys are talking crazy talk.
Look, like I'm in Chicago. People are in other parts of the country. We all just call the same thing different things, but it's the same thing.
I don't see anything yet.
Okay, so she's in the Eisner Award nomination, Best Limited Series. It's Beta Ray Bill.
All right.
Good Asian.
Ooh, that's a good one too, though.
Hocus Pocus. The Many Deaths of Lila Star.
Lila Star, and that's a good series.
Lila Star.
It has a great fall cover to it.
And then Stray Dogs. And then Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
She's got this.
She's got this.
The Many Death of Lila Star is really, really, really well done. However, I don't think it had the same cult following that Stray Dogs did. Have you read it at all?
No. I read Stray Dogs, but I didn't read anyone. I meant to read The Many Deaths because Lucy spoke a lot about that one. And it's on my reading list, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like The Good Asian, though.
The Good Asian's good, but I don't think it's at the same caliber as Stray Dogs. I think the only competition there is The Many Deaths. And again, it depends on how they grade it, though. I just messaged her how much longer. Poor thing. She's like, I don't know, Laura. How the hell am I supposed to know? All right, we'll give it a second.
Oh, I like that Jonathan Brooks said that funnel cakes are so good, but blooming onions are better.
Dude.
Blooming onions are pretty freaking good.
I agree.
He's from Chicago. Hi.
That's Karen's fiance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Karen in Chicago?
She must be. I mean, unless they're like long distance.
C2E2.
I'm wondering if somebody got slapped. Oh, Outback Steakhouse. I haven't been there in probably 10 years. Maybe longer. They have the best virgin daiquiris.
They have the best bread.
They have bread?
That hot bread that's like brown and you get the butter.
I know Cheesecake Factory has that. They're like, here, have some crappy bread or some amazing brown bread. The bright white bread's like, ugh. Everybody always eats the brown bread first. Then you're like stuck. We're like, all right, I'll take a piece of that crappy white bread.
As long as it's fresh, it's pretty good.
They're doing Hall of Fame inductions. It's going to take a minute. Oh, wait, he's in North Carolina.
We should just tell him, hey, we're all waiting for this one category.
I'm seriously debating getting a refill, too.
Oh, okay. So they're in North Carolina. So you might go to Galaxy Con in Raleigh in December. I might go to that one.
High voltage. That's how I feel about Chipotle. Cannot eat Chipotle. Everybody's like, Chipotle's so good. I'm like, no, it's not. Blech. There's too much. I usually get like a bowl if I go there, but it's just too much, I think, salt. I don't know. All right. I'm pulling up a share screen real quick, guys. If you are just tuning in.
How many people are still staying with us?
Yeah, I know. I can't believe 50 of you are still like.
Really? Still?
See what they talk about for the next 5 hours. Again, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the one that Jen was really excited about. I was, again, I've seen Power Rangers and I've seen the Turtle movies, but I've never seen them together. I never thought it really made sense.
I thought it was really good.
Under what pretense do these two teams meet up?
Well, because Tommy went to go find his friend who was at the orphanage that he went to like save him from the Foot Clan. And then that's how you see them come together, because the Power Rangers are looking for Tommy and the Turtles are fighting against the Foot Clan, and just like they just happened to cross. And then Tommy and the Shredder's like impressed by him. But then you find out that he's a good guy instead of a bad guy. So like I just liked it. As a 5th grader, I actually, out of clay for my art class, made the Green Ranger helmet.
Hold on, Jen. Lucas is saying he sent an invite. Where, Lucas? I don't see an invite from you. Is it on or is it on Instagram? Where do they send invites to for Drunken Chat?
I don't know. I've never been in Drunken Chat before.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited. You and me are on Drunken Chat for the first time. Hold on.
But Lucas, I always go to Drunken Chat and be there the whole entire time. And so I feel kind of bad if I have to dip out.
We don't have to be there the whole time. Let's just go for a little bit. Guys, what?
But I always meant to go to Drunken Chat and stay the whole entire time, because that was the goal of me, is to stay the whole entire time. And I just go in and be like, and then dip out.
Well, I guess you're going to go in and dip out.
Well, wait. Where are you going to send?
I don't know where he sent the invite to. Lucas, I don't know.
Will you send the invite to our Nearing Nerdvana Facebook thing?
Probably, yeah, if I can find it.
Wait, so who's okay, hang on. So Lucas sent you the invite.
No excuses, Jen. Fine, Namesh, you have to be there then. H&M, Karen, Lewis, we want to see you guys. Eric, you all have to move over to Drunken Chat and say hi to us. And you have to even go, we're only here because Nearing Nerdvana sent us.
No, don't say that. That's weird.
Say it. Say it. Yes. Say it. Say it. All right, Jen, I'm going to send you the invite. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Move over to Drunken Chat. We'll be there in a few minutes, and we're going to find out if Trish won or not. See you in a second.